See, you don't do this for 2 or 3 days. It happens. Hey, Smooth. Man, Smooth, we missed you the other day, man. I escaped of some of the responsibilities that were. Listen, fam, I'm gonna tell you right now, though. Word to the wise. Don't make promises during the season that your butt can't. Football's 20. It's every day of the season. But when you say things during September, October, November, you gotta come correct come summer. Okay, Smooth, we was in it the other day, man. I know you didn't know because I said, man, Smooth, the show ain't the same without you, man. We missed you, Smooth. Okay, we good now, though. Yeah. Oh. The good news. And it just happened about an hour ago. 49ers have signed second-round draft pick Alfred Collins. 4 years, 10.3 mil. And what he was whining and crying about, at least his agent was, this whole time, he got his $9 mil guarantee. I don't blame you, Alfred, but with those of us who aren't involved in that process, we just can't get on your side. All we know is get your butt out there and let's go. So, we're wrong on that, and I agree with it. I'm glad you got your money, okay? Now let's go. Get out there. And you've been compared to a legend. Bryant Young is hard to live up to. If you come close, we'll be praising you like the second coming of Jesus. Ooh, yes. Fam, okay, the bad news. Pay or trade JJ? Really? 49ers wide receiver Jauan Jennings suddenly questionable to continue with San Francisco 2025. Oh, hell no. Fam, with just a couple of weeks remaining in July, the Niners faithful, we had already mentally adjusted to the obstacles cluttering up the path of Niners football 2025-26 success. We thought we had everything else all figured out. Things were going to fall into place. We're going to get into week one. We're going to roll. Who do we think we are? This is what we go through every year for how long? Never expect things to go smooth all the way to day one. It's just never going to happen. We're now pretty much we're calloused now. We expect this. So suddenly a new menacing matter rears, and it is very serious when that is labeled top wide receiver Jauan Jennings. The painful package comes with an invoice that is to be determined. It better be determined by the next 2 weeks. Fam, Houston, we have a problem. Damn it. Tonight, folks, we're going to go tonight, fam, for you to share your thoughts about the truck that just suddenly drove in to the Niners Empire living room. Bam! We're sitting there watching cartoons and eating pizza, and all of a sudden this. Jauan that's a chilling ultimatum, fam. And he knows he has the 49ers by the short hairs, too. Okay. This notification at Adam Schefter, right? You're sitting there, you pick up your phone. Niners wide receiver Jauan Jennings is scheduled to make $7.5 million this season in the final year of his deal. Wants a new contract on a trade per sources. That point, no, I did not read that. Yeah, you did. You did. And he goes on to say 49ers extended Jennings last year, but that does not change how Jennings feels about this year. Come on, man. Contracts don't mean a damn thing anymore, huh? Fam, though, July 10th was JJ's birthday. He turned 28. And I'm just figuring he must have asked himself, how you have one of them conniptions, he must have asked himself, I'm approaching 30. What have I done with my life? What am I doing here? I'm going to go tell him right now. Y'all need me. You need me. You need me bad. I need more money. Okay. So much for a drama-free start to training camp for the Niners. After quickly securing long-term deals with Brock Purdy. We thought that was going to be the tough one, right? GK. I said, they got enough to give GK money too, all that dead cap and everything else. They got it, where they going to get this money from? Fred Warner. I said, I'll be damned. Go Niners, go. Everybody's getting signed. And after that, we thought the crisis was over, right? Jauan Jennings is as if on cue. Now decides he isn't playing unless he gets a contract. Not with the Niners anyway, right? So it's almost funny. So according to ESPN, Adam Schefter, Jennings has approached the Niners about either securing a new contract or trade me. But as you would probably assume, I would. Little progress has been made on that already. The 49ers are probably in traumatic shock, though. They're probably sitting there thinking, I see Kyle John standing there and everybody else in the room. Did I hear him right? Yeah. Yeah. Did he just come in and say Jauan wants more money or he's not playing? Or do we need to trade him? Kyle, I can just see him. Kyle, I'm going home now. I'll see you tomorrow. I've said it all. I couldn't even talk about it. Not at that particular moment. If a new deal is not reached by the time training camp starts next week, Jennings plans to request a trade to a team willing to pay him. Jennings is not expected to hold out, though, of training camp, which is really interesting. So he'll be walking around the facility all pissed off next week. If I had to bet, if Vegas put odds up on will the 49ers get this situation all ironed out between now and when the veterans report to camp, I say, hell no. Hell no. No. They're not going to get it done. We got lucky with everybody else. Because that was the 49ers have been thinking about that probably for months. Parag was just working overtime. He had it all figured out. And because you figure all that dead cap money in the 49ers, and he still got $47 million. How the hell do you guys do that? They're going to come in and check the books on you guys that's just not happening. Really? But they did. But you have to think, what brought this on by Jennings, though? As I said, he just sat there and thought to himself, yeah, they need me, man. Ain't no point in me playing for no $7 million, man. Shit, without me, they in deep shit. I'm just go ahead and tell them right now. We all family and everything, but they know this is business. I'm going to go tell them right now. Get my agent on. Yeah, man, tell them I can't play for that amount of money no more. Yeah. And listen, if they can't handle that, just let me go. Now, you and I both know, like BA, they don't want to get traded. These guys love San Francisco. The 49ers are going to call somebody on the bluff on this. We didn't need to pay BA that much money. And I doubt BA already told you right now, I'm not going to Cleveland. And the Steelers deal, he wasn't always making a big noise about that, was he? And when it came to Commanders, he paraded all Jalen into the room and everything. And he said, yeah, I'm serious, man. Y'all don't take me serious right now. I got my boy right here. I'm ready to play football with him in a heartbeat. Well, little did he know that Jalen was. Did he know Jalen was going to be that good? But, okay, I think JJ's clowning too. He is in a way, but at the same time, if they get him to Pittsburgh, he might go. I think he might. Aiyuk can still recover from ACL and MCL injuries he suffered last season. Debo gone to Washington. Jennings and Ricky Pearsall are expected to start in week 1 against the Hawks. 49ers are under tremendous strain right now. You know how Kyle's hair's turning gray really fast these days? And, that's why people involved at the top of the food chain and organizations, they get paid a lot of money. The stress level has got to be incredible. You need to probably take a physical every year. You can have a heart attack being in the front office of any NFL front office, any pro office in sports. Weird things can happen suddenly, and that became a jolt. Your heart could stop. According to Schefter, Jennings has followed the model that tight end John O. Smith used with the Dolphins. Smith asked the Dolphins for a new deal, and when they would not meet his wishes, he requested a trade and wound up being dealt to the Steelers, where he signed a 1-year, $12 million extension. Steelers just be messing with people, don't they? Boy, I used to like them. They're starting to piss me off. Steelers are monitoring the 49ers situation closely too, fam. You can believe that. Yeah, oh hell yeah. You probably, fam, you probably have some trades you want to see get looked at though, don't you? I ain't interested in no trade, fam. I'm telling you, about my position. I mean, don't let me influence you. I probably won't, but I don't want to see JJ leave. Not now. Not. I really don't want to see him leaving for a long time. He is that man that you need suddenly to get things done that seemingly nobody else on the field can get done. Just find him. Throw at him. You don't have to throw at him, right at him either. Just throw toward him. And JJ's going to get the ball. He is going to get it done. I need him. Ricky, these guys, I don't know. We got some guys, kids running around the camp. Maybe they might be as good, but they aren't showing it just yet. Oh, this is a nerve-wracking situation. Given Jennings' importance to a receiving corps, it's got a lot of questions to it. This is a rude but brilliant move on his part. I am thoroughly impressed. I'm not amused, but I am really impressed. That sucks. Perfect timing. And as I said, do you even wonder if the FO entertained this possibility? What were the frigging odds? This close. Because you figure, that's perfect calculation on JJ's part. You figure at this point, close to the season, everybody has probably made up their mind as to what they're going to do. No, hell no. This is the 49ers, baby. We do everything with music in the background playing. Dun, pum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Oh, God. Fam, I want to ask you seriously. What do you do? What do you offer him for compensation? And you look at Ravens receiver Rashard Bateman agreed to a 3-year, $36.75 million contract extension this particular offseason. Bateman was the first-round pick, though, in 2021, but a statistical comparison can actually be made. Bateman has played in 51 games across 4 seasons, 138 catches on 224 yards, 1,923 receiving yards, and 13 TDs. He's coming off a season where he had a career best 756 yards and a career best 9 TDs. Jennings, 60 games, has 155 catches and 240 targets, 1,938 receiving yards and 13 TDs. See, the comparison's kind of sharp, ain't it? He's also coming off a career year as well, where he had a career high across the board with 113 targets, 70 receptions, 975 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He went from the chicken shit Cardinals, playing them games they were playing out there. He would have got 1,000 yards this year, no doubt about it. But while Jennings was Jennings was better last year. Bateman is consistently expected to be one of the top pass-catching options. And the Steelers, the Ravens run the ball as much as the 49ers do pretty much. So someone with the money decisions are to be made from will most likely be based on the particular player's role. Bateman's value is set in part by the question marks Baltimore has about him as a top-end pass catcher, though. So the circumstances are a little bit different. JJ's going to catch the ball. Oh, hell, we know he's going to catch the ball. If he's out there and he's open, even sometimes when he's not open, he is a beast when it comes to going after that ball. I love that about him. The questions about Jennings' future, though, role combined with the similar statistical output make the Bateman deal kind of one that the Niners are probably going to go with to work off of. Fam, let me look at that number one more time. Do the math on that. Is this what is that? 12,036, 3 years. He gets 5 more thousand on that Bateman deal, right? See, I don't care. John, we're not getting rid of JJ. And I know Steven already got rid of him. Steven doesn't tolerate. Man, there's a lot of urgency on this matter, though, isn't there? They got 2 weeks. Next week, actually. JJ's probably going to show up for camp because that's who he is. And the 49ers need to weigh his contract demands against team chemistry, on-field needs. You think about those things for a minute. Chemistry and on-field needs, they're huge. What would you do, fam? What would you do? In Pittsburgh, they got an opening for Rodgers. Has C.K. Metcalf and Pickens, who was jettisoned to Dallas. There's a hole right there. D.K. Metcalf and Jauan Jennings. That'd be a tough duo. Ooh, they'd love to add JJ. They'd probably give him 14 or 15 mil. Ah! Ah! God! It's making me crazy. Ah! Smooth usually has an antidote for all my chicken little stuff. I wonder if you can add something. Smooth, come on in here, man.
So, baby boy.
Hey, Smooth, man, I was feeling good about this whole team and season, schedule, and all that stuff. We're going to the playoffs. And so you knew something had to happen. Tell you. Smooth?
So what you want to hear? What you want me to write down? Well, you already kind of covered Alfred Collins
Yeah.
signing. But I have this whole contract broken down already, this whole contract.
Break it down and then get right on JJ.
Okay, Alfred Collins numbers for his contract, 4-year deal, $10.3 million, $4.1 million signing bonus, $1.9 million 2025 cap hit, $9.1 million fully guaranteed. That's 88%.
Mm-hmm. So he can stop clowning, put your clothes on, and let's go.
He won't miss camp or nothing, no time at all. Got him in time.
Perfect.
Now, moving to JJ, Ronbo, and Faithful Brothers.
Yes.
I told you, 4 shows back, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
I said, once they signed Kittle and got all of them signed, they talking about taking care of their own players. I said, but I tell you, I said, don't talk about it, be about it. You have to show me. I said, Ronbo, you asked me about JJ. I said, if he walks, he's going to go to the Rams because the Rams lost DeMarcus Robinson that we have now.
Yep.
He still would have been with the Rams if it weren't for the DUI. Now they missing a spot to go along with
Devontae,
with Puka in there. You know what I'm saying? And Adams, who would fit best in that third slot, just like he fitted with us. JJ. Now, who else is sitting here? DK is gone from Seattle to Pittsburgh now with Pickens. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I do.
Now, the Steelers back in the picture, they want JJ. Miami want JJ. New England want JJ. They called the Niners. Niners shut them down.
Don't call him.
So that tells me right there the Niners will get the job done.
I know, right?
If they didn't, but check this out.
Yeah.
Who's more important? Who more important than the Niners wide receivers? Is it BA or JJ?
Smooth, don't do it. Don't do it, Smooth. What?
I'm gonna tell you. JJ. I said it. We can go 6 shows back. I said this. Remember when I said trade BA? We don't need that cancer. And I brought up about Tyreek Hill or Miami Dolphins. Remember I brought that up too?
Yes.
I said I don't want him. I don't want no cancer. We bought Super Bowl. About people want to play, and don't worry about money and all that.
Yes.
Make sure our players are good players. Look, the most valuable player, I was 50-50 with JJ and Aiyuk. But now, Lynch spoke to me without even talking to me, like he did other players. Check this out.
Yes.
The most valuable player out of the two is JJ. I'm going to tell you why. When Aiyuk came and he had that breakout year and he wanted that contract, what did Lynch say? He couldn't wait. He wasn't patient. He wanted to be traded. We had 3 teams. We had the Steelers, we had Cleveland, and we had
New England.
Who else was there?
Patriots.
New England. They brought that to BY. No. He wanted to stay at Niners. But see, they wanted to trade him. Steelers called the Niners. Miami called the Niners. New England called the Niners. About JJ, what they say? Lynch shut that shit down like, no, you're not interested in no trade. They go get the job done. So everybody thinking he's going to leave. No. Now, here's my numbers before the numbers come out when they sign JJ. I got him. I will sign him 3 years, $30 million, $25 million guaranteed. Because check this out. If they don't sign him and they trade him, they already have either way it go, they have his replacement already. You know what his replacement is?
Do tell.
Isaiah Neer is his replacement. Only thing Isaiah Neer needs to work on is catch the ball with his hands instead of the body catch.
Oh, is he a
He's
body
working on the
catcher?
jug machine. But check this out. He's working on the jug machine. He's doing both. But we want him to just catch his hands, pluck balls out the air. Once he get like that, the boy going to be dangerous. He already got the frame and the wingspan. He know how to box. He know how to box DBs out. You know, with his body and his
He knows how to
frame.
use his, yeah.
Acrobatic catches and all that. So the boy got talent. Work on his hands. He's working on his hands at the jug machines and stuff. So that's a good thing. But JJ, I said if they don't get it done, I said they need to take care of JJ. I told you that, Ronbo. They need to take care of JJ. If you don't, this is going to happen. And look where we at.
Yeah.
I might as well be GM. I told you this was going to happen.
I thought they were going to slide by with that last year's contract because he
I
just got his
said it's
contract
going to be
last
like
year.
a Brandon Aiyuk. It's going to be like a Brandon Aiyuk, but it ain't going to be all that dramatic like that. He's going to talk to his agent, and his agent going to take care of the rest. The man that did everything. He would have been Super Bowl MVP
Yes, he would
in the
have.
Super Bowl.
If we'd have won.
He would have had
to be.
1,000 yards last season.
It's all fake.
1,000
It's
yards
all
last
fake. The
season,
NFL's
more than
fake.
Jackson.
Everything's scripted. It's all fake. Everything's fake. You guys are lying. Everything's fake. It's all fake.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know who that is, but
I don't know.
bruh. Study. But
It's about
anyway,
time you check yourself in over there, my man.
But anyway, yeah, man. But I said this, bro. You should have got that done, man. He's a valuable piece. Don't
Well,
call
see-
him third and Jauan for nothing.
That's right. And but you know what? I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it because I don't know. BA's got some ardent supporters out there, fam. That's why I didn't say that. But I would do that in a heartbeat. I mean, BA, I love BA, but I got some more people that just came in, including the people that he's mad about. So, you know, I mean, I'll take JJ over BA. I really will. I ain't got nothing to be at against BA, but still.
But they're going to get this done, man, before the veterans come in next week.
Well, I hope so.
And
Smooth.
he's not going to hold out. He's going to be a hold in. So he's going to be in cap and everything, working out and everything.
That's what I love about it. The 49ers got to
But
appreciate, too.
He just won't be compensated. That's all.
Smooth,
He
that was
won't, you know,
good
what's
stuff,
coming.
man. I'll tell you, I appreciate you, fam. And, you know, the show ain't the same without you, bro. I love it. Hey, I will be back, though. This is what, hey, I always get, that's how I got
right.
lost last week in the week. I'll see you Friday.
I know I missed you, brother. Plus, I had something to handle, you know.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I'm looking for you
It's all
Friday,
good.
and let's see what develops between now and then. Ain't no telling. All right, Smooth. Fam, appreciate you.
3 City, you already know it's smooth operator. I'm out. All right.
Nice, Smooth. I bet he's right.
Right.
Yeah, I believe the 49ers aren't going to get rid of Jennings. If they were to, well, we're taking calls. They didn't even clown about that. Steven, come on in, Steven. No, Steven.
You know how I feel. You know what it is.
Before
You
you
know
even
exactly
speak, I already know
what-
how you feel. Steven is anti-wide receiver. Go ahead, Steven. I'm on your side this time.
I'm not anti-wide receiver. I'm anti-bullshit. Right?
Well, then
See
there's,
how
yeah,
JJ did it?
yeah.
See how JJ did it? That's what BA should have done from start to finish. Hey, I either want to be traded or I want to be paid. Hey, shut the fuck up.
And then keep working out like he did, like he has been.
Keep working up. Keep getting that edge. Because if you want that money and you know you're worth that money, you will be about the money. They will show you the money at the end. It's guaranteed, man. All BA had to do was shut the fuck up. But no. He had to listen to his girl. He listened to Debo, who is like the prime example of what not to do. You know? And now look, hurt, coming off of a serious knee injury. You know, is he going to be the same? Probably not. I'll tell
Well,
you this,
yeah,
though.
not next year. I don't
You
see
give
it.
me the ammunition, man. I'm gonna trade BA in a heartbeat. JJ,
You know,
whatever
Stephen,
I'm covered from BA, take it.
It's the dead cap, though. You know, the 49ers, I bet you they're on the same page as you're talking about now. Let's go ahead, and we got some new kids in camp that are probably going to be okay. Let's go ahead and afford to get rid of Brandon Aiyuk, and we should be okay. So, you know.
Yeah, no, we'll be okay. Here's the thing: we got Ricky Pearsall, we got JJ, we got Isaiah Nair, We've got, what's his name? Jacob Cowing. We'll be okay without BA. We'll be okay. We'll be just fine without him. It ain't nothing he's not nothing serious. He's not like, oh, yeah, we're trading away Bray, not Brady, but like, it's not like we're trading away Jerry Rice. No, we're not trading away. What we're trading away is a very expensive Dante Pettis. That's what we're doing.
Well, now, to be fair, he's good, Stephen. The thing is, though, between the two of them, if I had my druthers, I think that JJ would just, for character issues and all kind of things that you're thinking, I stay with JJ, and I can be okay. Yeah. The shorts caper is what really put me over the edge, buddy. We're gonna let you go ahead and you're on your way to wherever. Steelers.
Yeah, no, I had to let his ass go. I'd be like, bro, you're still talking. After all this time, you got your money. You got hurt. And yet you're still talking. Man, it's like, I'd have let his ass go. I'd have let his ass go a long time ago.
He had a good season, though, with us. That's the problem. But how many shots would have went to JJ otherwise? But BA does run great route. But we got some route runners now. We need to see what they look like. And then I can relax.
You know what the clear difference is between JJ and BA? I'm going to tell you right now. BA runs a good route. JJ runs it better. JJ gets yards after carry consistently, as where BA only gets it once here and there.
Wow.
JJ is dependable on crucial times. Third down.
That.
BA is not. BA is inconsistent.
Yeah.
JJ, you throw to JJ Ronbo no matter what traffic is around the area. Look at when he had Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Jimmy G was throwing needles through pinholes, Ronbo. He was throwing hospital ball after hospital ball, and JJ was right there to catch it.
Still came up with it. Yeah. He's always been amazing. And that thing he did to that Ram last year on defense, that's going to go down. I got that photo saved forever. He just said, I'm getting this ball, dude. I don't care. You're here. It was your mistake. I'll take your head off.
Exactly.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Ronbo, JJ, GK, and CMC are what the Niners need. And Fred Warner, my apologies. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, JJ, CMC, and GK. That's what they need. Some very vicious players who play like they got nothing to lose in all the game.
Yeah.
And I hope, knowing the Niners, I'm sure they're going to sign BA. They're going to sign JJ, get rid of BA, and allocate whatever they can, and then some to JJ. But it's probably going to be one of those like short deals. Like I'm saying, they're going to give him like a short deal, but it's going to be guaranteed money, and that's what
you know what? That's good. I'll bet you're right. And explain to him. Listen, you know the position we're in. I'm going to listen. Trust us. We're going to give you the money this year. We're going to give you a 1-year contract. Next year, we're going to revisit this, and let's get you straightened out. All right? Come on, man. We want to play ball with it. It's just can we work together here? Because the 49ers are between a rock and a hard place right now. They can't afford a lot. But they can't afford to lose him, as they told everybody that called up. Yeah, we're ready to make a deal with JJ. Well, you're not going to make it here. Bye. Yeah. And we got a problem, though. It's got to be cured. Steve?
Like I said, man, the only way you could cure it, I was just listening to you, man. Now, the only way you could cure the situation in the room is if you get rid of BA.
No, I'm for that, too, but it'll be hard. Nobody's going to trade.
Here's the problem. You signed JJ, right? You signed JJ to a similar deal as BA. Now BA is going to be on his fucking head. He's already in his head. Say, you guys are trying to trade me. I was pissing in a cup, doped up, or whatever. It's like, bro, you're already in your head, and no one said anything to you.
See, but it's not as simple as just trade him, though. There's lots of money involved. So, man. You just got to try to work around this and work on getting rid of BA. You can't get rid of him right now. It would cost a frigging fortune. Even a trade.
I'm not saying like, oh yeah, just drop him. Like, oh yeah, bro, just drop him off like cheap clothes at a dry cleaners. No, like figure out what you got to do to get rid of him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Niners are good at
with that.
finessing other teams.
Yeah.
They're good at finessing other teams. Look at what we did to the Panthers. Now we got CMC.
Yeah.
We fleeced the fuck out of the Panthers.
Well, see, that's what somebody's got to do to us. If we get rid of BA, they're going to make us pay part of the salary. The dead cap hits us. It's just too much. Stephen, good stuff. And I'm glad you got it because I knew you felt this way. But I was looking at that article. Stephen's already not hot now. Steve, I'll see you Friday.
Oh, hey,
real quick.
Roman turned 3 last night.
What?
Roman turned 3
Oh
last night.
God! I wish we got that. Okay, let me do it right now. Yo, little Rome. Happy Niners birthday for life. Don't forget that, Rome. Happy Niners birthday, Rome. Happy Niners birthday, Big Rome. Happy Niners birthday, Rome. I bet his eyes getting all big. What's going on? Happy birthday, Rome. Big 3.
Yeah, he's all happy, man. He's all smiles.
You guys, enjoy that birthday. I will see you Friday.
I'll see you Friday, Rumble. You have a great night.
You too, fam. Ellis. I wonder if Ellis is on the get rid of BA train. You know what? I bet you at least 7 out of 10 49ers. Yeah, you can go and let BA, he can go ahead and go to Pittsburgh or any place else you want to go. Hey, Ellis.
Ronbo,
Ellis,
yeah.
Ellis, what do you think? Ellis, you're usually the voice of reason in these kind of matters. When usually the crowd is swaying one way, Ellis is coming up with reasons as to why not to do that. What are you thinking?
As far as the Jauan, or are you talking about BA?
Yeah, because I'm thinking you're not getting rid of any of the youngsters because we haven't seen what they're capable of yet. We do know BA's not going to be back until halfway through the season. BA, wherever he goes, though, he'd have a vendetta out. He'd play his best football against the 49ers for the rest of his career. But I'm just wondering where your head's at on that. What do you do to keep Jauan Jennings? How you go about doing it? That's what we're talking about.
I don't think they're going to get rid of Brandon Aiyuk. If they did, it would be something maybe in the off season. If there's an out, there's still an opportunity for them to find a way to trade him. Once the season is over, they'll do that. I don't think they'll do it this year because they would get, they would get
body slam as far as the cash rolling.
$2.99. You can get them for a $2.99 bag of Doritos or something at this point. So they're not going to do any of that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he can try. They're probably hoping or optimistic that he can come in and play well the second half of the season, and he can up his stock and then also his trade value.
Yes.
So let's let's hope that if they plan on trying to trade him in the off season, let's have him do that first so that we can actually get some compensation, some reasonable compensation for him. As far as Jauan, we got to remember, man, Jauan was a 7th round pick. So he damn near could have went undrafted. I think that it would make more sense, all in all, to keep him because he's the only veteran that we'll have in the room right now to start the season, and he is a leader.
Yes,
he is a pivotal player. His energy, his aggression, the heart that he plays with it's a one of one. It's like the George Kittles, the Christian McCaffrey, not saying at that level, but when it comes to mentality and when it comes to character, that's a rarity that you don't have in players. You got guys that take plays off, that don't play for the purpose of playing football. You got guys that just do it because that's what they get paid to do. They're not actually playing with the passion and the intent to win football games and come out on top in that aspect. So we can't afford to get rid of anybody like that. He needs to be on the team. Yeah, he needs to be on the team. They need to go ahead and give him, give him 12 million. What was Rashad Bateman's numbers? What did he get signed for? How much a year?
Annually 12, 36. He got a 3-year contract, 36.
Yeah, because let's do that. Let's do that. I mean, he's done.
That's a good deal for JJ.
He's had equal. Yeah, and he's actually. I mean, and look at the difference. Rashad Bateman was a first-round pick.
Yes.
And JJ has essentially outplayed Rashad Bateman, and actually would have even been playing better had he gotten more earlier involvement. Last year he played really good. The year before, he was making plays. He was the third or fourth option on the offense, and was still making crazy plays. Imagine had he had first-round pick, seniority. You know what I mean? Because usually the first-round picks are the guys that come in and they, are supposed to produce right away because of their draft stock. Anyway, so if you look at it from that perspective, Jauan needs to be paid. I don't say get rid of him. There's nobody in the free agent market that will come and do what Jauan Jennings has done for our team. Not one. Not Keenan Allen.
No.
Not any of those guys that are out there. They got Treylon Burks. They got all these guys that are out there and available. Malachi Corley. These are all good players.
That's true. They don't even know.
But all around, I feel more comfortable with the Jauan Jennings on this team than anybody else.
Agreed.
For a multitude of reasons. So give me Jauan Jennings. Give him 12.5. Give him some incentives for 2 more years. You know what I'm saying? 3 if you want to keep him. And let's run it.
Yeah.
Period.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying because just like you said, his presence. If we're good, even though we got a schedule, so-called weak schedule, you need him really, really bad. I'm already worried about him getting hurt, and now we're talking about him leaving. Oh my God, no.
And it's crazy because he just got signed a contract before the start of last season.
I know.
But I'm assuming that he had no intentions on, and he never envisioned himself having as much, presence in the offense as he did last year, but it got put on him. And so he's thinking about himself. I'm not mad at what he's doing right now. Now, if he becomes unreasonable where he's expecting, I want 15 mil or some shit like that, then we got a problem. But, take the 12 for over 2 years, I'll play your contract again and go get paid again. And if they want to keep him at that point, cool. But he is actually deserved of it.
Absolutely.
This kid, Alfred Collins, ain't even played a snap. And I'm not mad at them for trying to get the college money, and I want these kids to make money. But because these young guys are making all this money in college right now, that's got them doing this holdout shit. And this is going to become an ongoing thing, and it's going to be a domino effect. It's going to roll into the NFL. But Alfred Collins better come in, and he better be wrecking shit while he's over here worrying about, I want to get 9-10 million guaranteed. Okay, come in and play right away. No injuries, no none of that shit. He better not come in out of shape or none of that. I added him on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, you better come in and be playing extraordinary from the giddy up. You doing all this shit. Yeah, I added him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Fuck all that, man. You're not having
Alfred, you knew that was coming.
Get your money. Yeah, play like you paid. All right? Come in and play like you paid, and we good. That's all I got to say.
There you go. Fam, we got to pull up, and I'm gonna be back Friday. I'm calling it Friday Celebration Day, as JJ will be signed. We said, man, I bet we was joking. In the middle of the week, we said JJ go sign. No, here he is. God, yes. So yeah, I'm looking for that.
Look, Kyle will be bald, and he will be looking 70 if he doesn't sign Jauan Jennings and try to utilize rookies and second-year wide receivers for this season, okay? It'll be a shit show. So, no, they're going to sign him.
I hope so.
I can almost guarantee it.
All right, fam.
Shout out to family, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. Shout out to chat, man. Shout out Tony Tone, Donut, Tanisha, Brian, Steven, Casey, everybody, man.
They know about you. All right. My best of the squad. I'll see you Friday, fam.
Hit that like and subscribe. Shout out to fam. Shout out production. Thank you, Bo.
Thanks, All right, fam.
All right. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That college football is going to change the whole. Man, the NFL is getting ready because of the impact that the college players are going in and playing college ball and getting paid like pros. You know that's going to do the NFL, don't you? Things are getting ready to get crazy. And the kids, players union is going to decide to negotiate. They got to up the price on that base salary for rookies pretty soon too, because you're going to have every rookie in the league. No man, I was getting paid more money now. I go back to school, man. I'm a sophomore. Okay, so hey, Lorenzo, come on in here, fam.
Hey, what's happening, Ronbo?
Oh, Lorenzo, man. Of all things that happen, man. I mean, being a 49er fan, Lorenzo, we're used to BS coming at us all of a sudden. We learned to roll with it. And then, JJ is like, I don't know about you, but I've an emotional attachment to his style of playing football. And then he's going to come and tell me 2 weeks, Jauan Jennings is not happy with his current rate of pay. What?
Yeah, he kind of has them over the barrel.
Yes. They can't afford not to
Yeah, as
sign
long as
him.
they don't overpay him, but fucking whatever happens, just playing at your fucking contract,
No.
Yeah.
Obligations don't mean they tear
Yeah.
contracts up like crazy now, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, everybody does not play for he got one. Yeah,
Jesus.
so that's all. Everybody always fucking, I guess, but yeah, he's good. I don't know if he's worth $15 million, but he's good,
Oh, the 49ers can't afford. I'm going to tell you. Lorenzo, I'll ask you this question though: is he as valuable in your mind as Brandon Aiyuk? See, because I struggle with that. Brandon Aiyuk is the premier guy, but
I don't know. Yeah, I think Aiyuk is pretty damn good.
he is, no doubt about it. That's why.
You pay him and shit goes south again. That'd be kind of fucked up. Like with Aiyuk. Sometimes you say, remember we paid a bunch of people that one time, they all got hurt,
Mm-hmm.
So there's always that possibility.
And that's the
yeah,
NFL. The odds are always working.
Yeah.
You, always working. You.
I don't get too attached to players anymore. Like it kind of pisses you off.
It leaves you
I'm kind of
drained.
thinking, yeah, if he starts being a pain in the ass, if you can sign him for a good deal, everybody's happy. Then, especially the Niners, but not just start whining about I want this much. I mean, you're already signed a contract last year.
I know, right?
That's
He
the
was
problem I
coming
have
off
with
poverty wages then, but when he got that, so for a football player. But the agents are the ones. Jauan may be like workers. Look, man, don't go in there being rude, man. Just ask for a deal. Don't quote me saying no BS.
15 million 2 years. Yeah, 15 million 2 years he got. So
Yeah.
$7.5 million this year. We said.
He got 7.5 last year. Well, you got 15 for 2. I think 12. Give him 33 or 36, or give him 24 or 30 for 2 or something like. Well, you know what? Just make it so you can do another deal in a couple of years. Because right now the 49ers are not in a position to give him what he's fully well deserved. And honestly, I think he's every bit worth the same amount of money as BA. He gets more done. BA's a good player. I'm not saying BA's a bad player, but JJ's just that boy's an exception. He doesn't get enough love. He's underrated.
Yeah, kind of hard to say because BA's good.
Yeah, no, he is.
He's
Damn good. And blocks his
So I can't
ass
really
off.
say.
BA's not a bad football player. I want to make that clear. BA is a great football player, but JJ's got a whole lot of other things working for him too, including character, which I appreciate. I think most of us do, actually.
But yeah, as long as he doesn't cripple us. I don't think they will, but I think they'll trade him before they pay him too much.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Because the Steelers would give up.
But
I think the Steelers give up a third, second, or third round pick.
resign him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll resign him. They're not gonna let him go. I don't think they will.
He's just too important.
Other than that, I'm glad they signed that second rounder. Get his ass on the field.
Well, see, we're just talking about that, Lorenzo. You're developing prima donnas all over college football now. Lorenzo, starting next year, and it's already underway, you get any player out of the SEC, that's going to carry a certain level of payment. You watch and see. They're going to get this all structured out so the kids who were rich coming into the pros are going to get ridiculously rich. because you got kids out there playing for $5 million a year, and man, I said, this is
you got. That's a lot of money, Sometimes you just got to get tired of it, though. This more money. I love the game, but I want to get paid, all the time. I don't blame them, but you sign a contract, play it out, then get some more money, But
there's no.
I think they'll get some money. They'll probably get about 12, 13,
I mean, just give him as much as Bateman. They're going to say, well, Bateman was a first-round pick. Yeah, but is he better than me? But he's not going to do the talking. Yeah. I can't imagine JJ doing the talking. It's not his style.
I don't think he can be a number one. I mean, he's good, but I don't know about number one. I don't think he's got the speed.
In the role he's in, he's perfect. He's so important for what he does. The 49ers are in trouble. I got JJ over here. I got CMC over here. Brock, make a choice. George Kittle's open as well. It used to be BA is running around deep downfield. If you want to go for that option, go right ahead. You got Jordan Watkins now that's coming on strong. This guy Nair, we don't know what he's going to be about. We have potential killers on that team that just have to be shown.
We got speed. We got speed. We got three receivers that run 4-3. Cowing.
Said he's looking good this year.
Nair. And then you got Garendo still. He runs a 4-3. So we got. We got some speed,
the weapons just go on and on. Yeah.
So I'm not really too worried. PA, whatever works out with him, it works out. I mean, I'm not. Whatever. He can come or go as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Everybody's replaceable is the way you got it. If you're going to be a business owner, everyone is replaceable.
And the players have pushed the 49ers in that kind of position. Not the 49ers, but the NFL. Players have pushed the 49ers, or every team in the league is being pushed into a corner now. I see in another 2 years a holdout to start the season, Lorenzo. It's going to get out of hand. I just know it.
Yeah, so then usually it goes south, Anytime something like that happens, it usually doesn't come out well. Like last year, fucking Williams and Aiyuk, that hurt the team. Both of them not showing up, and they ended up, everything was fucked up last year.
It's just irresponsible. You guys expect all these big paydays. Well, you know what? Be responsible. Don't come in here in a position to get, you know what it takes to be in shape for a football player.
I think he's doing. He's been practicing, so So I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's the thing. I'm not either for or against you on that one.
There you go. You got to stay that way. Keep you even kill. Liz, always appreciate you, fam. Let me see you Friday. Let's see what happens. Hopefully something good.
Yeah, I always remember, since, fuck them Cowboys.
I love the emotion you put in that. Rizzo!
Okay, see you later.
I found. They asked the question. Hey, Tony, I got a phone tonight because I loved it. They asked the question on first thing: is Dak Prescott a top 10 quarterback? He would be, but how many years has Dak played hurt? He ain't even played. Like 2 or 3 years he's hurt. And when he gets into the big game, what does he do? He lays peas and poops in the bed. Hey, Michael, come on in, man.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing, buddy? Nothing else. I know there's a JJ thing going on. I hope, we don't lose him. I like him. I like that kid. And I'm afraid if he wants the big bucks and others don't want it, and they trade him, he might follow his former Tennessee quarterback to New England, Dobbs. You never know. Him and Dobbs are going to
that's right. I forgot it's Dobbs. Dobbs back over there. I think he's been over there once.
He's from New England. Dobbs from New England, yes. But,
no, you know what?
But still.
What would New England offer? Whoever gives the 49ers the highest draft pick, and I'm going to tell you on the phone, I can't take anything less than a third-round pick.
I like the Tony Wright effort. He traded JJ, and I think it was the fourth or sixth. I think it was the fourth-round pick in JJ to Washington for the Ohio State receiver from Washington, Terry,
McLaughlin.
Tony Wright said the thing. Yeah, but I'm afraid I don't know how good this other guy. You know what I mean? JJ's good.
They're not trading McLaughlin. They've gotten several offers already. They don't want to trade him.
I couldn't imagine JJ Debo on the same team in Washington. I'd be afraid if they come after us.
Debo's
But no, I think JJ's going to sign with 49ers.
Debo's
He's gonna
considered the
sign.
number 2 over there already, from what I understand.
Number 2, yeah. Yeah. But
Adam
better-
Peters
better hope he plays good.
would take JJ in a heartbeat. If he'll take Debo, he'll definitely take JJ.
I'll take him in a heartbeat. Anybody would take JJ. That's whatever. But I don't think the Niners are going to give him up.
No, they already told everybody who called.
Yep. Because if we lose JJ, who are we going to depend on? I'm having problems when receivers get hurt.
Oh, you need his leadership.
Right,
Oh, you need him. Damn, you need him bad.
We don't know some of these rookies can have butterfingers.
He's still
You know,
a rookie.
we don't know what these other receivers.
His
Yep.
mind.
Yeah.
We need a leader in that locker room. They're not that.
We need a tall guy. I like those tall guys like to jump up and catch those balls. You don't know. I don't like short receivers. I like those tall guys you can catch. You know.
No. Be careful now, because some of the best receivers in the game are short. Tyreek Hill, AB.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, but look, you know. But look what JJ. Look how JJ played with us last year. He played good.
JJ's a badass, no doubt.
I would sign him. I would do is look at a contract that you're paying too much, and maybe trade that person or do something. If I was a player, I would cut my salary and let him, give the money to him, to JJ.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I don't know whether they're going to find a reduced salary. That's why all of us are picking on BA. If we got to make a choice, BA, sorry, man, we love you, but we got to go.
Man, we could probably, JJ I would keep him. BA to eventually get rid of him because BA the hothead. He's a diva.
In fact, Michael, can you see BA the minute the 49ers trade him? Oh, he would trash us. His social media, every chance he got, he would be talking about the 49ers.
I think he talked the talk, and he walked the walk, and he talked to see if he please. We'll find somebody that can replace BA. We can find a receiver that we already got one.
We might have
Florida.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, from Florida. Yep.
There's
But we
several
can always
kids
find
around
another
there
one.
too.
There's a lot of receivers that could be coming out. Every year in the draft, you might have a lot of receivers come out. You never know.
Yeah. Well, we don't know about our guys yet. Cowing may be looking good this year. You already know about.
He might be a good pickup. He might be a good draft pick. You never know.
Richard
He might be
Pearsall.
the
I got a feeling Pearsall's gonna be a really
guy
ass
from
kicker.
Ole Miss. And how about the guy from Mississippi?
Nair?
He looks good.
Yeah,
Yep, he looks good.
Nair, according to what Smooth said, he's got to learn how to catch. But they'll get him. He'll learn that.
He'll learn. And congratulations to the 49er guy, dating Brock Lesnar's daughter, Colorado guard. Colorado State guard.
I saw that. I saw that. Did you go Google immediately to see what Lesnar's daughter looks like? She looks just like him. I mean, muscles and all.
I've seen her and her dad in person.
How big is she?
Her dad in person from WWE. Remember,
Mike, question.
Yes.
Question. How tall is she?
I would say 5 something. She's pretty tall and built.
No, she's powerful. You think she's only 5 something? Because on that photo, oh Jesus, she's got to be about 6'1", 230. She's a big girl. But the guy that's playing for us, a guard, he's a big guy too, though. So
They went to college together.
Yeah.
They know each other from college, Colorado State.
She's a champion.
And I met her and her dad in person. Yep, good athlete, just like her father.
Yeah.
That's why her father is the beast, man. He's coming back too, to wrestle eventually.
Again?
He might be coming back.
I thought
He
Brock
might.
had
Hey,
enough.
Lucky Goldberg. He came back out of retirement and did one match. Maybe Brock Lesnar will do a match. You never know. He's got wrestling.
Powerful dude.
He is. One thing good, he cooks good steak. He does a lot with the steak and all that. He's a good guy too, Brock, in person.
Is he? Because
my hand says,
he doesn't talk much. But WWE, he wasn't WWE style. He wasn't a trash talker. Not really.
Nah. He was a quiet type until the end. Yeah. But he's a good guy in person, man.
Yeah.
One thing good, he's a good person.
Tremendous athlete. Yeah. That's why he really was involved in MMA.
Yeah. But I hope the Colorado State guy makes it the guards. It's like we got Pooty in the steal. Maybe this guy will be another steal.
Yeah. I hope so.
Because he wasn't drafted.
If for no other reason that he's marrying Brock Lesnar's daughter. Like, all right, let's keep this guy.
And Brock might be at the United States. You might see Brock Lesnar. And congratulations to CMC with the new baby girl. Congratulations, buddy.
That's right.
Congratulations. Here's little baby girl, little CMC. He's gonna be good like
They got to get round two.
Like
He's got to get a son.
Uh-huh.
He's got to get a running back or a wide receiver. Mike, I'll see you Friday, Mike, and hopefully JJ will get signed between now and then.
I hope so. I hope he gets the bag. Big Show, you better give him the money, Big Show. Go on, man. Drop the bag.
That's why Big Show's not calling. He knows we're going to talk about him if he says the wrong thing. Big Show, get in there, man. I'll protect you.
Yeah, get in there. Drop the bag. Don't be cheap. Drop the bag on him. Or I'll find you and I'll drop the bag on him.
Mike, I'll see you Friday, fam. Appreciate you.
All right, Ronbo. I'll talk to you Sunday. But have a good one.
All right, you too. Good night. Big Show staying away from us. Big Show's busy, though. I talked to him on X PM, and he'll be back. He's busy. He's not. I telling people I ain't scared of them. Charles, get in there, Charles.
Ronbo.
Charles, man. I mean, I was waiting. I was ready for anything, and I know you was ready to hear about Demo getting put out, but instead, JJ is talking about I need a little more money, folks, or else trade me. Well, I didn't see that coming, So I'm not. I'm uncomfortable with just thinking about that. Charles, what are they going to do about this situation? What would you do?
Well, they need to pay this man.
We all agree with that. Nobody wants to trade him.
I mean, all they have to do is give him. I mean, they just got to give him Fred Warner an extension. They didn't have to do that, but they did it. So why not give him an extension? Give him another 2-year deal.
Yeah.
I mean, for him, I agree with him because nobody wants to have a 1-year deal. Be playing a one-year deal worth $7 million. He's probably only getting,
Well, he had 2 years. 2 years, 7.5. Here's a $50 million deal, and he's worth that in 1 year. Boy could play.
He only has $7 million remaining on it, but after taxes, he's probably taking home 2.5.
Oh, especially
million.
Cali taxes. I forgot about that. I always forget about that.
Yeah, so
Everybody in Cali forgets about that. Don't, man, it'll make you crazy.
He should have been staged this protest at the beginning of the year. He probably got his money sooner, but this is, they need to go ahead and pay him. I would have paid him. I would have put him on another 2-year contract, for maybe.
He earned it from last year. You're right. Don't wait. Pay him up front. You're right.
$10 million, $10 million, and $10 million a year. I would have done that.
And he might have been cool with that. You're so right.
Yeah, I mean, for you guys to just go in and say, okay, well, he's not our number one, number two wide receiver. He's not our number 3 wide receiver, but I mean, he's the third down specialist, and he's the main.
Well, he has a role.
Guy.
He has a valuable role, Charles. That's the thing. You pay him for not only what he does, but his role, what he does to a defensive coordinator. Guys like that could just ruin a DC's life. You got to have those guys. If you got one, hold on to him.
He's like Hines. What's the guy that played for the Steelers? Hines Ward. Am I saying his name right?
Hines Ward. I'm trying to remember. What was he? He was a receiver recently.
Yeah. No, you remember he played with the Steelers. Hines Ward. He was. He retired.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's rough and tough like Hines Ward. I mean, when you hit him, he don't fall. Hines Ward was like him.
That's an old school football player, isn't it? These guys, they're all about finesse for the most part.
When you get on the podcast, if you don't have your cell phone in front
Hines
of you,
Ward.
look up Hines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he's as I said, he's that safety valve. When things are going really south, really quick during a play, you got two. You got CMC. You got JJ. And they can make life real easy for Brock Purdy because if everything goes wrong, I still got JJ and CMC, and they're here somewhere where I can just hit them clean. So these are things that go into the character of what the 49ers do. They got to have them.
He has a gift. I mean, not many people I've seen that can be in a pile, and
Still
he
come
just
up with
has
the
they'll just rub right off of him. There's this. I mean, they're trying to tackle this guy. They can't tackle him. I'm like, who? What is? What do you have? And it was like that during college.
Yeah.
I was watching college highlights, man.
Oh, JJ, yeah, he's always
I don't know what that is, but he has that it factor, man. He's tough to tackle, and I'm happy he's here. I hope they pay him, and we can get it. They can pay him and trade him next year if he stays healthy if they want to. But I hope
no.
because I'm just saying if they want to. I hope they play him this year. I hope they go and they win a Super Bowl and he's able to win the Super Bowl with his franchise. And but if they do, I mean he is the mainstay on the offense. I mean he was the third tier behind
consistent,
Debo and
steady.
And Aiyuk. And so, I mean his route running is excellent. His energy is great. And I really hope
and he's got heart. There's a lot of football players don't have no heart, Charles. A lot of them, like Ellis was talking about, who's that? Somebody was talking about earlier. Kids are coming in looking at football as a business. Now, he happens to be a good athlete, yes, but he's coming in there thinking about his stock portfolio and everything else. If his passion is in the right place, that's not where his head should be. He should be about wanting to be the best football player he can be and get into the Hall of Fame. No, he's thinking about the cash value. So I'm not, JJ, he's one of them players. JJ likes playing football for everything football's about.
You can see it, but I mean, this guy is making about $2.5 million a year.
Huh?
That's the taxes. He wants more money.
You think they cut him that bad? It may not be that bad, but it's down there, way past. Hopefully, he gets good returns on his. JJ got some shelters. Got a good accountant. Oh my God, get in that 49% area.
Woo! Brock Purdy was going to be making after taxes. You remember that?
With 59 cents. I know.
JJ, man. He's hurt. He's $2.5 million.
I got roommates and everything, right? Fat Charles, always great to hear from you, fam. We got to get on Demo though, because I love talking to you about Demo. I'll be back Friday though.
What they got going on next? When does training camp start?
2 weeks. Veterans got to report next week, and they'll be getting really underway shortly after. So yeah.
Oh, well, I hope they get this situation straightened out with JJ and the rookie second round draft pick. Yeah. I hope they sign him and we can start helping. We can start the right way. All right, love you, Ronbo.
Hey, love you, fam. Have a great night, Charles. And here's a guy. Matty, come on in, man, because you know who's waiting for you.
Oh yeah.
See, because here's
Don
Burr has not said a word this whole time. That's unusual. He really likes you, Matty.
Hey, I don't blame him.
We all do. You're a likable guy. Well, Matty, the JJ situation snuck up on us all, and
yeah.
Sort of like if you were driving your car, you swerved over off the curb, and as soon as you looked, the thing is, don't look at your notifications while you're driving. It's probably a good practice.
Probably a real good practice.
Christ, what? Really?
Seriously, Ronbo.
Oh man.
Look, it's always something, isn't it, dude?
It's like crazy.
It's like we can't just have a moment of peace.
I got to be paid, or if that can't be the case, then I'm going to have to trade you to somebody who will. JJ. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Come on.
Why couldn't we have talked about this earlier, a couple of months ago?
No shit.
Man.
kind of what I was thinking, man. It's like, come on, dude, really? Like,
I don't know if it's his idea. He didn't see this developing, Matty. You know, he realized his worth suddenly, I guess, because he was probably, I'm the third guy on this order. This is avoiding me asking it. But then as soon as he found out, whoa, I'm the man. I should probably ask if I can get this contract extended now. I understand his thinking. I don't love it, but I understand it.
yeah, I understand it 'cause that's a lot of money. You know, I mean, he's got to look out for his future in some senses, so I get it, you know. It's not, you know, it's not that I don't. I think we should pay him a little bit more money.
Yeah.
I think we should really genuinely try to keep him around. But, you know, at the same time, you know, if it gets to the point where he's just astronomical about it, it's just like, you know, well, then go see what somebody will give you, man. Like, if somebody will give you that somewhere else, then
well, he's not. We still got him in the contract, so he's got to get traded.
Yeah.
But see, there had to be an agreement be made. You know what? An agreement would have to be reached before he got traded, because it'd be sort of like a sign and trade deal, right? You can call Pittsburgh, all right? So we're gonna have to get together and make this deal. You guys got to sign several papers, and then we'll make that deal. We're getting a compensation of a third-round pick. Remember, I said nothing lower than a third-round pick. It gets nasty. The business aspect of football and any professional sport just sucks. It just gets vicious.
Yeah. It'd be nice when we're all settled in for the season. You know, we're like 4 games in, and we're like 4-0 already, and we're just cleaning house. we're just looking at the trail of devastation behind us at the beginning of the season. Like it'll be fine.
Man, people already said, "Hey guys, Tennessee might not be as easy as you guys think." I said, you know, not Tennessee, but Jacksonville. I said, you know, I want to tell everybody right now, I don't think anybody's going to be easy. This thing about easy schedule, damn that. They better be ready every week.
That's the thing, Ronbo. You know, like, you had teams like Denver. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to that shit show. I mean, not like shit show in a bad way, but like the storms are coming. Like, they're building a team too, man.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, in that division, I don't think the Chiefs are going to be the dominant ones anymore, dude.
I would bet big. Matty, if you see any line on the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, go in on that and bet heavy bucks.
Yeah.
Anything you can, every surplus cash you got, and get paid. They're not steamrolling the AFC this year. Not going to happen.
No, not even close, dude. I mean, I'm not going to say they're going to completely drop back and be nothing, but at the same time, like, I almost kind of wonder if you got to look out for the Raiders a little bit. I think the Raiders may have something. I mean, they've had a real coach in how long?
A long time, and they just needed a cultural change. And Steve Carroll's the perfect guy to pick that team up by its bootstrings. Also, you look at, like you mentioned, Denver. Oh man, that's Bo Nix is. That's good. He's a good quarterback for a rookie.
From Oregon.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, and then look at this one. Look over in at the Browns, dude. And homeboy from Oregon's beating out Shedeur Sanders, dude. I love it.
I got a phobia about that. I got 2 or 3 teams: the Cardinals, the Browns. I'll do anything if we could not have to play the Ravens when they're on schedule. I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. There are teams that terrorize me. Every time I see them on the schedule, that week I'm sick the whole week before we play those teams. Oh God, it kills me. It was sure enough we go in there and we struggle.
It seems like it. Yeah, it does. It seems like it. But it seems like it's always late in the season, so it's cold out and shit too. So it's like, damn it, really? Come on, man.
I know.
Yeah, that's something we struggle with a little bit.
And I've had enough of Josh Allen and the Bills too. Just you mentioned that too.
Oh, jeez.
And Matty, how evil are they?
Yeah,
I thought they'd get a dome stadium. I thought the point of them getting a dome stadium was to get them out of uncivilized conditions. No.
Yeah.
The Bills left that roof is open, baby. I said, what? Well, why'd you even bother?
Ronbo, those assholes are so crazy, Ronbo. They'd build an indoor stadium and blow snow inside. That's how stupid those people are.
Can you imagine that? You know what? If I was of the other team, I would protest that. Listen, we can't forfeit Well, they'd have you, wouldn't they? They'd blow stormy conditions in just because you can't handle it. God.
Well, they'd bring snow machines in if they had to, Ronbo.
Bet they would.
Just to cover the field in an indoor game, dude. Like I could totally see it. I know it sounds stupid. I know I'm being stupid, but it's just how ridiculous those guys are.
They built a facility that's not going to protect them from the elements. It's not stupid. The Bills are out of their friggin' mind. They probably, like I said, they probably have a refrigerator unit to turn that temperature down, so fans are still walking around in the stadium wrapped up as if they were outside. Insanity.
Oh yeah. Well, in training camp, they probably throw around bricks just to get used to throwing around the football in sub-zero temperature.
Yeah, that's right. Ball picks up weight when it gets cold like that. Especially wet and cold.
Yeah.
If I got drafted to Buffalo, I'd say, look, God.
Shit.
I got to call and tell them I don't think so.
Oh, it's funny.
So.
We got a lot. Well, we got a lot to look forward to, Ronbo. We got a... we'll get past this Jauan Jennings thing, man.
I'm hoping so.
I don't think it'll take much, dude. I think we can come under
a week.
Yeah, we got some time.
Yeah, that's short.
Well, if we wait too long and he balls out this year, we're gonna be hurting. But if we can lock him in early, we'll save a little money, dude.
And they'll probably give him some between 12 and 15 max. And
we can't forget. I mean, obviously we've talked about it, man. You can't forget what kind of an impact he has on the locker room. It's not just on the field, dude.
Yes. Oh yeah, everybody loves JJ, man.
Yeah. So there's that. Yep.
Big brick 84. That's a good question. Name a cold weather team that was successful after moving inside to a dome. The Vikings.
True. Yeah. That's legit. Yeah, that's been a while.
I can't think of anybody else.
No, I think that's pretty much it. Because the Jets and the Giants, they play inside.
Especially
dude, Lambeau. Lambeau's always cold and shit. Ooh. That's a frigid. That's a tundra. That's like an Arctic tundra.
I know, but Lambeau they have it though. Underground, they've got this heating. I don't know how much that could cost per week, but they can heat the surface up so that you don't see that snow on the ground anymore. You notice that? And they've got conditions on the sidelines that are a little better. But Lambeau's legendary. You just don't wrecking ball a place like Lambeau Field.
No, you really don't. Yeah. There's so much history there. You just kind of deal with what you have and expand to make sure the facility's not going to fall on people.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
That's a brilliant idea, Ronbo.
Oh, Tony Wright points out Detroit.
But heat in the field?
Yeah. They put that. I've read about that. So wow,
brilliant.
How much effort to that?
And then you got Dallas and I think even like the Cardinal Stadium. I'm positive because they do monster truck stuff inside, so the field goes outside.
Oh yeah, retractable roof is what I'm talking about. Exactly. Matty.
Yeah, but the field's cool too.
Yeah, that's beautiful. We got to go, Matty.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Friday to see you again. I know Don Burr must have passed out waiting for you to get in here. This is perfect scheme.
Well, I fell asleep too. I would have been in here first thing, but I fell asleep too. I woke up at like 8:30. I'm like, damn it, Ronbo's already on.
And waiting for you. 8:30 is no big deal. Are you still plenty of time? If you're worn out and tired, get that nap in. All right.
Heck yeah.
All right, man.
All right, buddy.
See you Friday.
Night, dude.
Night, fam.
Night, buddy.
There goes Matty. Beautiful Bend, Oregon. Oh, wait, Emilio, hold on, man. Hold on. I got it. Are you ready for some Latino heat? Latino heat! Latino heat! And Emilio's probably got plenty tonight, too. We ain't talked to him in a long time. Emilio, I already know Emilio. Emilio's like that Cincinnati Bengals owner. I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals owner, even the draft pick, wait, he wants his money. Who? The draft pick we just picked up, the edge rusher we got. We'll send it back to the draft. I'm not paying anything. Emilio, get in there.
What's happening?
You, man.
Emilio, how you been?
Good until I'm seriously, Emilio. It's funny. I was feeling great because I like our chances. I'm looking at the schedule. I ain't crazy about it. Everybody talk about it being an easy schedule, but I kind of like the way it was put together here. Some of the things are coming up, and all of a sudden, boom! Pick up notification. Jauan Jennings says he's going to have more money or trade with somebody who will pay him. WTF? Seriously? So, but I know Emilio takes all these things cool too. Emilio, how did you feel? And what you going to do?
Well, first off, this is the first time we heard about it. Supposedly said he asked about it, and the 49ers knew already that he wanted more money, so. This is not new. It's just new.
Emilio, what did you say?
I
the
guess
49ers knew about it?
Yeah.
Wait. They knew about it before.
Yeah, they said they knew about it. I guess. They said that. I guess it was reported that they already knew about it.
Oh.
It's the first time we heard about it publicly, so this is not. It's not a surprise to them. So no.
Oh.
Because I looked into that and I was like, "Oh, is this thing?" He's like, "No, it's something they knew. It's just he just made it public."
So he's probably been talking about it for a while, and Jauan just saw they weren't going to take him seriously.
Talking maybe like. So they said they've been talking for about a month about this. So this is just like the first time it's in public. So
okay.
It's not. This is why I was.
That sheds a whole new light on it.
No, yeah, this ain't all of a sudden give me my money. But I mean, he has somewhat of a leverage because as like last year, he was the number one receiver.
Wasn't he? I mean, no doubt.
Not
question.
really. Well, after Debo wasn't doing anything. And Aiyuk was hurt. So
that's right.
Debo
was there too.
Season.
True.
So now he thinks that since these guys are gone, and Aiyuk, but I think it mostly came out because all of a sudden, how Malcolm said, BA might be ready for week 1. I mean that's highly likely. I don't see that happening. I mean, why would you want to rush him even if it is true? But no point of rushing him. He can wait, especially if. We start off first 4 games. We need him, but we don't need BA that damn bad. So it's like we can win without him. So it's just like, not those first, at least the first month of football, we don't really need BA out there on the field right away. That's that one. No, with JJ, extension, no. Give him a bump in pay for this year, yes. But no, we've got young receivers. BA is great. He's done great for the team. But to extend him further than this, he's not worth it, honestly. He's going to want too much money. They already keep saying that Aiyuk's contract was a problem. What makes you think they want to pay him? They got rid of Debo, and I've heard people say we should get like a 3 or 2 for for JJ. We're not finna get that. We got a 5 for Debo. Debo has done more for that team than JJ. So if anybody really thinks we're going to get higher than that, that's crazy. Because, if Debo went for a 5,
I wouldn't have gave him a 5. I'd have gave him a 6. You know what? Debo has fallen off, and you could see the decline. JJ's not declining.
That may be true on the decline, but you just got to see what he did for this team. He did a whole lot, so,
He did when he was healthy.
With JJ, you look at JJ, he was always good on third downs. He almost became MVP for the Super Bowl if we would have won it. But to really say he's consistent, he's not on the field that much. Only when we need him in critical situations like third down. Yes, but we use him like we use BA and
you don't want to put him in that position.
He goes down to third or fourth receiver. So if you really try to make him number 1, he's doing good, but he puts himself in predicaments where it's unnecessary. Like Arizona, he could have got his 1,000 yards, but what did you do? I get you were doing your job, but dude, it was unnecessary play to do that far off. What are you gonna keep? There's nothing wrong with him doing it. I like when he does it. I love when he does it, but you keep doing that, you're going to get kicked out of the game.
And he did.
Is he going to really have control and say, I got this, I'm not going to do it? No. Because he's that kind of guy, I'm going to piss you off. That's cool and all, but you can't be overdoing it and then you get kicked out of the game and then we need you in the game. And then what? You think about it, that's how we lost that Arizona game.
But I mean,
you got kicked out. You shouldn't have got kicked out.
But I mean, what was he supposed to do? The dude was laying all on top of him. He couldn't get him off.
No, I get it.
I mean, the referee should have had his ass whooped.
At a certain point, you have to stop. I get they say always play the whistle. There's nothing like I said. I'm with it. It pumps me. I like it, but he has to also realize they need me. I cannot be going too far. I get the dude pulls him. It goes both ways. He should not have got kicked out, but you put yourself in that predicament and you got kicked out. We could have won that game. You got kicked out and we lost it. So it's just like he cannot be doing that. He knows that.
I mean, I just want to know what does he do to avoid that? I mean, because the dude was all over him. I might, you know what though? When you think I might ran by the ref. Hey ref, keep an eye on blah blah blah. I mean, because the thing is, I'm trying to avoid his ass, and he insists on pushing.
No, I get that. No, you just got to move. He has to move himself in that situation. Once he's done his job and the play's basically gone past him, he has to let him go and go the other way and see if he can help.
Don't
ball carrier, because that's what he's blocking, doing that or see what else is going on. Sometimes, like I said, when he pushes you guys all the way out of bounds on Gatorade tables. That's going a little too far. You already pushed to do that bounce. You don't need to go that extra mile. You just don't. It's fun and exciting. Like I said, I love it, but it's just when you go too far, now they're gonna look at him like, you keep that up, we're gonna throw you out the game.
Which I'm still mad at the ref about that though, because the situation he threw him out on wasn't like that though. I mean,
no, it wasn't okay, but that's what they're gonna be looking for. They're gonna find an excuse to throw him out. Just basically. Draymond Green always runs his mouth. What does he do? Get thrown out the game. You want to keep doing this. The referees are going to look at it like that. They're going to be like, we're coming after you. We're going to throw you out the game.
But see, Draymond does things like accidentally elbow dudes in the throat. I
understand that, but you got to look at that thing. The NFL is, yes, it's a rough sport. It's a contact sport.
Yeah.
You start going that far. Oh, dude, you see that light throwing flags when you hit the quarterback unnecessarily. But now they're gonna keep look at Jauan and say, Jauan, you're doing too much.
We got to stop. So I'm gonna tell you what you're saying. Don't pay him to anything over 10, I imagine, right?
No,
so, yeah.
I'm fine. It's just not an extension. He's not. Honestly, I'm sure he's not worth it. We got so many rookie receivers.
Oh, I see.
If one of them steps up, he's gone. Yeah. I say, pay him for this year. Give him a bump and pay for this year. Yes, of course. Yeah. He deserves it. Right. Give him a couple more $1 million. Here you go, man. You did your thing. Here you go. Because giving him an extension, no, man. Like I said, even if say BA gets better, you really think they're going to pay him over give him another big contract?
Oh, no, that was never going to be. No, that was never going to be an option.
Exactly. That's the other thing. I'm like, nah.
But 4 or 5 mil. I was thinking that way. It's good to hear from you. And, I'll be back Friday because football season started. That means Emilio's back.
It starts next week. Training camp starts next week. So,
all right, fam.
We're ready for that.
I will see you Friday.
Starting, so I'm going to start trying to be on the regular.
All right, because I'll be looking for you. All right. All right, fam.
All right,
see you Friday.
Well, good night.
You too.
Out there. All right.
All right. Hey, Cynthia, I see you. What's it, Staslamic? Yeah, as he warns Rudy, of all people, to be careful, they'll start hating on you like they're hating on me. Rudy's got a long history of being hated. Are you serious? Rudy is public enemy number 1 around here. Don't be like him. Hey, Trey, give me the white chocolate. Get in there, man.
Ronbo. No, man.
Hey, man, we're just sitting there getting over the impact of finding out. But now, it's funny. Trey, I didn't realize, immediately just enlightened us upon saying, no, they've been talking about that for a month. The public was just made aware of this just the other day. I said, no, really? That's believable, actually, because I was thinking, JJ, you're going to wait 2 weeks or a week before camp opens and say I need to get paid or trade me to somebody who can? No. So that makes sense. I believe that. Trey, though, your feeling on this whole madness?
I mean, yeah, Rama, the previous caller was spitting some facts. Yeah, I mean, you have to think at some point before it got out into the media that there were some internal, discussions about that. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of with the previous caller too about, I don't know if I want to necessarily, I think maybe just an extension rather than a brand new contract because, he's 28 years old, Ronbo,
True.
and
True.
it's they've already pretty much drafted replacements for some of these guys. Hopefully.
All of them just about. Yeah.
Yeah.
BA.
So,
BA's only last man standing. Everybody else is gone. You're right.
Yeah, but I will say, if they can make something work where, again, it kind of makes sense for both sides. I'm all for it because, his short-term impact is going to be big.
Huge.
Especially if I think all of us Niners fans are kind of expecting a bounce back, and so, he's the guy you need. So. Yeah. I'm not just saying, get rid of him because here's the other thing: we're not getting a McLaurin or a third.
Oh God, no.
We're not. Getting,
Washington's not trying to trade him.
Kind of like the last caller was saying. He had, he has some leverage with the Niners, obviously, because he had that great last year. But where he was kind of the guy. But come on, Ronbo, he's been a role player in the the 3 years before that. So
yeah, the thing is, this year it's an urgent matter because of the fact that we don't have any veterans out there. Now, all we have. Do you realize without JJ, all we got is a bunch of kids? That's it. Mm-hmm. We don't have. Well, you got George, but George is a tight end. He doesn't have time to tend to them all the time, and it's a scary thing to me. You need JJ in there for a number of reasons, not just because his ability on the field, but he needs to be something that the rest of those youngsters look at to emulate. It's just he's so necessary, and he does a good job out there. And he's like you say, he's 28. He's not 30, so he's still got a lot of juice. He just had his birthday earlier this month, last week.
Yeah,
actually.
For sure. Yeah. He's 4 seasons in only too. So it's. He didn't come out super early, so he's still got some tread on the tires. But and like I said, I hope they can keep him. He's he kind of embodies that Niners receiver.
I was
Kyle's,
thinking exactly the same thing. Exactly.
Where, he blocks. He's more about team than himself, and he'll do some dirty work. And but so again, I love him, but again, I think it's something where again, kind of like the previous caller said, about Debo or Aiyuk, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess both of those contracts, essentially, where,
contracts are just a pain in the ass.
Kind of had some trouble with some of those receiver contracts, but.
And for the first time, we actually had a guy coming out of school, second round pick, not first. I'm sorry, but that's unacceptable. I just can't. I'm gonna need more of a guarantee than that. Excuse me? You're a second round pick. Come on and show us you can play.
You're talking
Alfred Collins. Collins is. I don't even know what's going on. There's another guy. It was Collins and another guy. Both of them are second round picks, and they both said, "Well, we're not moving until they compensate us as they should." And so, when's the last time a second round pick held out for more money? Usually something in the contract, but still, I was laughing my ass off at first. It's not funny when there's our guys involved.
No, Ronbo, that's a perfect segue. That was actually what I wanted to talk about after that. So, again, because I heard in one of the other calls, I know you guys were talking about all of these college kids, they get paid like crazy,
huge money,
and how some of that entitlement could lead to some of the holdouts, and I think that's definitely the case.
Yeah.
But I will say, I was reading about this. So what happened was the Texans really screwed everyone this year because they gave their second round pick from this past year, Jaden Higgins. He's a receiver from Iowa State. Okay. They just gave him a fully guaranteed contract, and it was the first time that ever happened for any player outside of the first round. So now what has happened is 30 of the 32 second-round picks are currently still held out. They all want that guarantee.
And they weren't
what I mean?
Previously. I didn't a couple sign a few weeks. Mm-hmm. Every last one of them now, huh? 30 of 32
I don't know.
is
Like
just
I
about
said,
everybody.
I was reading that 30 of 32. Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
that's-
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm
Seemed
not,
like it was like a recent thing, but yeah, I mean, it's
God.
insane. Yeah, like so.
see?
You know, again, the Texans really screwed everyone. You know.
So you know what's going to happen? There's have to be new legislation on this matter, and there's going to be the players, the owners, everybody. They have to come to some kind of agreement. That's going to cause a problem because it's going to trickle right down to the third round. Pretty soon, guaranteed monies are going to have to come all the way to at least to the fourth round. I can see it now. It could be a small amount, but it's the principle involved. The players thinking, I did this and that. I was all American and this. Okay. We'll give it to you. Shut the you know, I can just see the heat going on in these meetings now.
Well, no, because that's the thing, Ronbo. It's all about precedent with these types of things. You know what I mean? And so, as soon as the precedent gets set, you know, then I mean, Jesus, did you see? Man, I think the Bungles are they're notoriously cheap, but you see that Shamar Stewart, who is linked to the Niners a lot. He's like. There's talks about him going back to college.
I'm laughing not because of his
he'll make
situation.
more money.
I'm laughing because the Bengals are just a poop show. What the hell are you guys doing? What'd you draft him for? White Sox, we got to stop here though. Listen, I'll see you Friday. All right.
All right, sounds good, Ronbo. Hey, always great talking to you, man. Hey, let me get a Niners call.
Yes, dude. Niners. White chocolate, he's out.
Hey, exquisite Ronbo as always, man. Love you, love the platform. Bang, bang,
it,
white chocolate out, man. I'll talk to you soon.
There he goes, cool as can be from Philly. Hey, white chocolate. Yeah, the Bengals. You know what? The Bengals are going to set this up. If my name is called and I'm a blue chip player, and blah blah blah, the Cincinnati Bengals select, and your name gets called, I can just see the kid now. Oh hell no. And I got a right to protest. I'm not pulling the Bengals. Make a big scene out of it. Embarrass that entire organization. I would just lose my mind laughing. I could have to be sedated. I said, yes, they asked for that treatment. Hey, Anthony, come on in here, fam.
What to do, Ronbo?
Hey, man. I tell you, Anthony, man, I'm concerned about our situation with JJ, but now the truth came. This is the one thing about this program. People know things that everybody doesn't know. JJ's not, he didn't just now ask for that money. It's been.
But when I saw it, Ronbo, you got to understand what JJ looking at. You got these rookies coming in and making just as much money he making.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that, Ronbo.
Yeah. It's true. And he means more to the 49ers now than ever because we ain't got any veterans. And he's the only one.
And, Ronbo, if you go back and watch these games these last couple of years, that's Brock Purdy go-to guy when you're in trouble.
Yes. Because CMC wasn't there. And so CMC is usually that guy too. But JJ filled that void. Yeah.
Like if people got to understand, Brock already told you he only sees 40% of the field sometimes.
I know that's
so
scary.
He knows if he throw that ball to JJ, JJ ain't gonna go up and get it. You see what I'm saying?
Because he knows where to be.
That's right. You see what I'm saying, Ronbo?
I do.
Yeah, people got to understand that.
So, you can extend him. What would you give him, though, Anthony? Because, like somebody pointed out, he's 28. You don't want to give him a long-term contract. But I don't have a problem with a 3-year contract myself. With a third year not fully guaranteed. But
yeah, I'll give him a couple more $1 million. I'm like you, Ronbo, 3 years. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Ronbo, what game was that when Brock Purdy threw that ball over the middle? JJ went up in there and sacked it down. If JJ would have made that catch, Ronbo, we were through.
I'm telling you, that's what he
See what I'm saying?
does. And I'd miss that terribly. He needs to be on the field, though, with a couple other playmakers because when the ball goes to him, it's usually he's that third option. It's usually under duress. And if that's the case, the person that's trying to stop him, he's going to be under duress. JJ will do anything to get that ball.
Yeah, Rambo. These other teams ain't no fool. They know what Jauan Jennings can do out there. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You put him out. You keep Jauan out there with some more players like Collins and Kittle.
Hey.
See what I'm saying, Ronbo?
Yes, indeed. Just those two, right? Ricky, Collins,
Yeah.
Kittle. That's all. Yeah, JJ.
Yeah.
You know, one of,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
all he
CMC.
needs. And
Yeah,
CMC.
that's all he needs, Rambo.
Yeah, a good run.
CMC, that's all he needs.
So.
And the way that boy blocks. And I think he'll good, which is, Rambo.
Blocks so good he starts fighting.
Be out. Yeah, he's very seldom be out of the game, Rambo. He's consistent, Rambo.
I know. Kyle
How
Shannon.
do JJ get hurt and be out of the game?
Well, you know, he's pulled him up. He did last year. He pulled a hammy, but you know, he was out for 2 or 3 weeks, but he came back strong. So I'm not mad at that. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad at how he blocked, you know.
Nobody is. He
And
he pisses people off.
Carter,
Yeah, you know he's doing a
when
good
he got
job then.
kicked out of the game, Rambo, I don't understand what the other caller was talking about. So he called on and said, man, that man tried to do everything.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Emilio, I don't. I didn't agree with that. I mean, JJ, the first time JJ.
Rambo,
Yeah.
I kept looking at that play. I was like, referee right there. JJ trying to get up the dude, put him
Get the
back
dude
down.
off
Come
of
on,
him,
man.
and he did,
Yeah.
and he goes and throws JJ out the game. I said, "Oh, what are you looking at?" Oh, so you know,
Rambo, I feel the same way you feel. I like, what was the referee looking at? I ain't understand
Ooh.
that. And that's why Kyle ran out and felt he was upset. He seen what was going on, and the referee.
Anthony, if it is me, Kyle, I would have got thrown out the game. Oh, hell yeah. I'd have been out there yelling and screaming for about 15 minutes. Oh, he would have been every name in the book. And what the bleep are you looking at? Did the Cardinals pay you? I could just see go, oh, my God. I'd have lost my mind. Jay just tried to get out from underneath this dude, and he does finally because he had to do what he did. And he threw him out of the game. Oh.
And I was like, when they put him out, I said to myself, the referees, they ain't mean for us to win that game.
No. And he only need 25 yards for a 1,000-yard season. That's what makes me even more mad.
Yeah.
He was going to get it, too.
Yeah, man. It pissed me off. I like, what the referee want the boy to do?
Whew, man, that's just...
When I played football, Rambo, I had a dude do me like that. I'm trying to get on. He said, gotta pull me down, man. You're gonna get angry, man.
I mean, it sets off a fuse in you. And also, if you're in the stack and some dude is pinching or doing something weird, biting it. I mean, that dude tried to bite me once. I got up, I looked around and said, we're at 32. Hey, and now here we go. See, if you don't control yourself, you will get thrown out the game. He ran to the other sideline. See, God, I was hot. You know, because your emotions are already riding high when you're playing ball anyway. And now somebody lights the match on that gasoline is flying. Oh, man.
And especially when it's a team in your division, in your conference, Rambo. See what I'm saying?
Yes. And he was doing it every play. Every play, the dude was all over JJ. At the play's over, he's still going on and on. And the ref's not saying anything.
There's one team we had that was in Advil in our conference. They brought some black roses, Rambo, and put on the steps of our show. And we got mad, Rambo.
I mean, that's evil, but that's pretty creative. Andy, we got to go, fam. I'll see you Friday, and we'll hear more about that.
Yeah.
All right, fam. Have a great
Yeah,
day.
Ronbo, man. I hope they pay JJ, man. I like JJ, man. He's a good example for these rookies, Ronbo.
He ain't going anywhere. I just don't believe it. All right, fam. We'll see you.
All right,
Friday.
Ronbo.
Appreciate you, Anthony. You know this, too. Hey, oh, I see you, Tommy Huxley. Tommy Huxley's getting married. Hey, Tommy. We ain't seen you in a while, man. I thought you was making plans and everything else. Go, Tommy. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony. Well, Tony, it's as if we're not used to this kind of thing. JJ's all of a sudden in need of a new deal. A week before it's time for the veterans to report into camp. See, it was too good. Things were going too well. We knew BA was going to make it. That's fine. We got everybody else signed. We're good. Let's go. Here we go. Bingo! JJ needs more money. Or let's trade him to somebody who can.
I would bet a lot of money that was instigated not by JJ but by his agent.
Oh, I
analyzing
100%. I agree. I do too.
That Aiyuk's not going to be on the field and certain other factors, but
they need you.
A few things we need to analyze, Ronbo, with when it comes to JJ is, I mean, you got Julio Jones, Barry Sanders at 31 had 1,457 yards. Jerry Rice retired at the age of 42.
They made him. They forced him.
Julio Jones is another person you can look at.
Just left last
but
year.
what we need to 36.
Yeah.
Last season he played, I think, was with the Eagles in 2023. They lost against the Chiefs in that Super Bowl.
He wasn't the same Julio anymore. Yeah.
And that was by a few points. But what we need to analyse is the longevity of a player. Now, if we go back 10, 20 years, we know for a fact that sports science and looking after your body has come a long way.
Longevity. Yes.
Yeah. So, to me, in my eyes, the major factors of the longevity of a player is how long that player has and can stay injury-free. The longer you can stay injury-free, the longer you can play in the league.
Yeah,
you don't blow out.
They don't add up. Yeah.
Especially with these knees, if you don't blow out a knee or an ankle, things like that, well, yeah, you'll be able to play well into your 30s in that game because the boys are bigger, tougher, stronger, more muscular than ever before. And the training regimes, the fitness levels, the recovery rates, the way they look after themselves with the sports science people is a big factor.
Oh, hell yeah.
So JJ hasn't really had any major injuries, has he, Ronbo?
No. Well, pull muscles and things like that, but he comes back in a couple of weeks. Yeah, he's no breaks, no knees. Yeah, you're right. Soft tissue on.
So he's, I would look at him as, he's got a few more years. He's only what? How old is he?
He just turned 28. Yeah, his birthday was on July 10th. He just turned 28. He's got 3-4 years of solid production easily.
That's right. So if you're given all those factors that I just mentioned, and he stays injury-free, he can still be the same Jauan Jennings now as he is now up until, say, the age of 31, easily. 32.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how I evaluate. Yeah. So that's how he plays,
we know how he plays. You know, he'll stick you in the ice box on the sideline.
Gouge your eyes out. Nobody. I mean, he's that guy. I love him. The only player I've seen starting fights on the side of the camera leaves the field for the action of the field, and there's JJ on the sideline next to the water cooler. Him and some guy just going at it. This is like ice hockey. Let them fight. It's hilarious, but I love it.
But so when we look at everything, when deployed correctly, he's another specialist player, and his craft is second to none. That's why a shitload of teams were interested in him. You know what I mean? But from all reports, the 49ers have told all the teams that inquired, we're not interested in trading him. So
they got a plan.
Then comes how much money he should get. He's not a first receiver, or he may be a second or a third.
And that change, that shifts
he may
back
be
and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, so like he may be a first when everybody's injured. We've got no one else to go to except him and Kittle.
Yep.
But maybe 10 or 12 million a year might get him across the line and get him to stay. You know.
I think so.
I believe he's a pivotal part. Yeah, I believe he's a pivotal part and a key player in our system and in the team. Plus, he's got a lot of. He's a liked person. He's got a lot of pull in the locker room. I just hope he doesn't turn into a diva.
You know what? It's not his style. I could clearly see that. You're not going to see that from him. I would bet money.
Yeah, but I just hope he doesn't turn into one
overnight.
No,
I think it's Did you
like
say it was his
overnight,
agent asking for that money? I agree absolutely. I think the agent sat down and told him, "Hey, listen, your value now went straight to the moon. Okay, let's push him for a little more." And he may even push back.
I would say that his agent said, "Look, I think we should ask the 49ers for a bit more money. They've got no choice. They're backed up into a corner,
right?
Because Aiyuk's probably not going to jump onto the field until week 5 or week 6."
Yeah,
and you're in the box seat, brother. Let's do it, And he would have just shrugged his shoulders and said, "All right, you talk to him. I'm not saying nothing."
And I bet you're absolutely right. He's a football player. Just JJ's out there. He likes playing. I'm sure he loves money, but he's not out there trying to. He's seen the situation. This agent did push this. I would almost bet huge on that. Tony, we got to go though. Hey, listen, we may get a sign in between now and. Because I don't think JJ's going to let his agent go too far. I really don't. But we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm hoping that he stays. We got rid of Jeff Wilson Jr. back in the days, and I was absolutely livid when we done that.
Can't get rid of the tough guys.
Yeah. We need him.
We do.
All right, brother.
Hey.
Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, the resident bastard, 49er Brian. Good to hear Emilio's back.
Yeah.
And the smooth operator.
If you're on the chat, 49er Brian's actually being hit on by some guy named Islamuk. Okay, you know what?
He's all right. He can handle himself.
Hey, so fine. See you Friday, Tony. Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Cheers. God, sometimes we get freak shows going on in the chat. Hey, Austin, the Cowboys fan. Come on in, Austin.
What's up, Ron Bizzle? The Cowboys back in town.
Austin, now that you mentioned it, I got a kick out of a debate as to whether Dak Prescott is indeed a top 10 quarterback. Hey, think about that for a second. Name 9 people, or name your top 6 or 7, and is Dak in it?
Actually, Ronbo, you'd be surprised. Dak is not in the top 6.
No, not coming
Listen,
from
Ronbo.
Austin. You're a Cowboy fan.
Listen, Ronbo, listen. I know us Cowboys fans, we have a reputation for getting in over our heads, but I promise you, Ronbo, I am a Cowboys fan, but I'm a reasonable one. You can talk to me.
No, I can
I'm not going
to
to
that.
say we're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you've proven that on numerous occasions. And in fact, there's one more Cowboy fan that calls in. You guys, you represent, and especially in your age group, you guys represent a new kind of fan in Dallas. You guys don't go off half-cocked, thinking just because of that logo and the star that it just gives you any advantages. You really think they got to go out and they've got to actually win those games, don't you?
Yes, I do, Ronbo, because the games are won on the field. You earn them on the field. That's how I look at it. And and the thing, too, is, Ronbo, we're talking about Jauan Jennings. This is actually kind of funny because I know this is going to get people going. But the Niners, they're starting to remind me of the Cowboys a couple of years ago in 2018. Yeah. And here's why. Before we traded for Amari Cooper, we were stuck with just Cole Beasley and a couple nice rookies on the outside that we had no clue about. Kind of like what the Niners are doing. Like the Niners have a great quarterback, proven, can do it, and have a great tight end, but we don't have a receiver to complement anybody. And I just feel like, Ronbo, if Jauan Jennings, if he does walk, man, that's a big loss because
I know it too.
Because what he did for you, and what he did for y'all in that Super Bowl against Kansas City,
he was the MVP.
I truly believe this.
If we would have won,
I truly believe this, Ronbo. Yes, I truly believe, Ronbo, and this is coming from a diehard Cowboys fan. If the Niners would have won that Super Bowl, Jauan Jennings would have won that MVP.
Absolutely.
I have no doubt in my mind.
And if he wouldn't have,
he was
the
best player on that field.
Oh, hell yes, he was. My God, he played his heart out. And throwing passes. A beautiful pass. I was shocked. I didn't know he had it in him. I said that. And everything else he was doing. I said, this is this is amazing. So, yeah, I know. I feel like we owe Jauan Jennings, no matter if for no other reason, that Super Bowl and last year alone. He was the saving grace for so many games, and we could have looked really bad. But there was Jauan Jennings, making sure that things didn't get too far out of control. And if we got some contributions from the man that's over in Washington, we could have won 2 more games easily. The 49ers didn't have to have 6. They should have won at least. The 49ers to 500 should have been as low as they went. There's a lot of foolishness going on out there. Jauan Jennings wasn't one that was manufacturing. Ugh.
And here's the thing, too. Ronbo, and I'll say this. I'm all for a player if they've earned it to get their money. Like with CD, like he was quiet. He never said much of anything, but we all knew in Cowboys Nation he earned that money. And from talking about this night and listening to you guys, Ronbo, you've kind of talked yourself into, okay, Jauan has maybe earned a little extra money for everything he's done for us. Like, throw him a couple more, $5-10 million if you can afford it. Give the guy a little paper.
In fact, if I'm the owner, I take it another step forward. I make it ceremonious. We go to the best restaurant in San Francisco. There's several. And I sit down there and make sure to wine and dine him. Jauan, listen, I got to tell you right now from the bottom of my heart, you're one of the best football players we've ever had here. You know, I'm not kidding you. I'm telling you right now, your heart, your character, what you do out in that field, it's the mark of what we want all our players to look like, and you're it. Let me offer you this deal right here. I start at 12 annually, and I give him a 3-year, $36 million. And like Bateman's getting over in Baltimore and Ravens. You got to treat this guy right. He is a fine example of what I want all the 49ers to be like. So, don't throw peanuts at him as if, here, be grateful for that. No. He is a guy you treat nice. I got about 5 or 6 guys on my team like that. George Kittle's another one. Fred Warner, of course, goes without saying. Even the guy is not homegrown, my left tackle. Williams is also a guy. You got to love this guy. And, special, oh, my God. Kyle Juszczyk. The 49ers have gotten some guys that are they're just amazing people and great football players. So when you talk to them, put some respect on it. You know, if I'm the owner, or whoever's doing the deals, man, they've been everything.
And here's the thing too, Ronbo, that irritates me about all this is these owners, not just our owners or any owners, they know these players want money. Like Myles Garrett saying he wanted out of Cleveland when he's openly admitted he wants to bring a title to Cleveland. And then all it took was a little bit of extra money and another year or two on his contract. He's like, okay, I'm good now. And it's just like, you don't have to do that. We all know you want to be in Cleveland, Myles. Just say you want more money. Yeah. Like, and that's all Jauan Jennings wants too. Yeah. He doesn't have to say, oh, I want traded now, or I want to go play in Detroit where I can win, because that's not the truth.
That's his agent talking.
He wants to be there.
Yeah. BA proved that last year.
And that gets me mad too.
Right? The 49ers, he said, well, okay, trade me. Okay. So the 49ers went and came up with some good deals. We were going to get Amari Cooper. He's going to Cleveland. Oh, no, I'm not going to Cleveland. You said trade you. They want you in New England. Well, you're going to get a great deal in New England. No, I'm not going to New England. Look, I would have got so upset. See, that's why I couldn't do negotiations. I said, BA, you know what? You're starting to really burn my ass. I asked you if you couldn't take this deal we offered you, right? And now you're going to tell me to trade you. I did that, and now you're telling me you won't go. They'd have to pull me out of the room. I couldn't stand it. And then let somebody else talk to him. If you're serious about leaving, then be serious about it. If not, I understand trying to gain leverage and tell people threaten to leave, but come on, man. I
agree, Ronbo, and it's just like these agents do a lot of that yip-yapping, trying to bark, see if anybody will think they'll bite, and it's just like with that BA situation, all that was just him wanting more money, and then the Niners were like calling his bluff on it. Yeah. And see, that's another thing. I know Micah's the same way. He's talking the talk. He's like, I want this, I want that, we're going to do this. And then Jerry's like, you're going to wait like everyone else has.
Austin, we're out of time. I love this. I want to hear more about that Micah deal. Can you get back in here Friday and let's continue?
Yes, I will, Ronbo. But until then, the cowboy is going to ride off into the sunset. Yes, yeehaw. And thank you, Ronbo, for letting me in.
Anytime, Austin. Yes. I tell you, boy, anytime we talk about the Cowboys, you either get real mad or laughing. Hey, Jalen.
Hello?
Jalen, would you get in there, man?
What's going on, Ronbo?
Man, I'm concerned about one of the best receivers the 49ers have had in a while. I mean, everything alike. I mean, Jalen's the kind of dude you want to hang out with, man. This dude is just too much fun, man. And a week going into camp, we hear about this. It's kind of uncomfortable. I think, and I'm finding out now, and it makes sense, too. Emilio pointed out, no, 49ers been knowing about that for about a month. But you know how the 49ers do. Is we gave them all the credit in the world, Jalen. We said, oh, look at the Niners. They signed Fred. They signed GK. They got the Brock deal done. Look at them. They've learned their lesson. No. I'm starting to think, Jalen, they did not learn that lesson fully because they did lift one deal that maybe they didn't think it was going to come to this, but it did. Jalen, Jauan Jennings cannot leave this team. But then, that's my opinion. What's yours?
Oh, God. Coming, Ronbo.
You're getting your phone, your connection. Where are you? Are you moving?
Yes.
Jalen? Okay, that's good. You're going to cut in and out.
Well, I'm driving right now.
Jalen, did you know that? Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say because whatever you have to say, I'm dying to hear. Because I say that.
It's the same stuff I've been saying. I mean, I want to be positive. I want to say, I want to find something positive to say. I really do. Teams getting older. Guys are finding every other reason to want to leave, whether it's Debo or Jauan or Brandon Aiyuk. But hey, let's just stay faithful, I guess. I mean, what?
I already know where you're going, Jalen. You're gonna say, man, they're tired of playing for Kyle Shanahan, man. They know he ain't about. Janet, you know, are you on the freeway?
Yeah.
I was just saying if I could get you to pull over, but yeah. But what else you want to add, Janet? Because we have to cut this short, I think, because we're just getting a little of you here and there.
I think that we need to just we need to just start from scratch. I'm gonna be real with you, Ronbo, because a lot of these guys, I'm talking as far as like the offensive standpoint, we need to just get all new wide receivers.
Well, we pretty much
and
do.
Running back.
Yeah.
And honestly, offensive line too.
You know, Jalen, offensive lines, there may be, honestly, I think there's maybe 50 to 60 great offensive linemen in the NFL, period, scattered about the league. They're just not, kids don't grow up to want to be offensive linemen.
I mean, yeah, but they get paid a lot.
Well, see, that's why that should change, hopefully, in the next 10 years. But right now, man, if you're that big, you want to be a tight end or something. Ain't nobody trying to be an offensive lineman. So, you know, the fat kid that can't play another position, he just wants to be on the team. He's out there playing offensive lineman. But other than that, man, it's just not a sexy position, especially in high school where you should start your training as an offensive lineman. Coaches need to change their whole approach on it. If the kid's big, get into his head, teach him the importance of if he can continue to build his body and get strong and learn some technique, you could be one of the highest paid football players in the league that's on the line to begin with. You know? Trent Williams ain't getting paid peanuts. There ain't going to be that many people going to be Trent Williams, but still, you're going to get paid well. You know? So I don't know. It's going to have to be a whole... Wow, that's going to be a whole culture change as far as football.
Well, how are you able to do this?
Do what?
Stay positive through all of this. Just
because Jalen, I don't feel like being upset with the team. If you do that, you'd be upset all the time. Imagine if you was a Browns fan. How bad is that? And you don't see funny, Jalen.
I have no expectations. I mean, there's nothing worse than having your expectations all the way up and then getting them shattered, Ronbo. Nobody has any expectations for the Browns.
I mean, first round picks forever. Got some of the best players football's ever seen, and they still can't get it done. I'm not even talking Super Bowls. They can't even get into the playoffs without lasting a 1 week situation. That's really bad. But they still got the doghouse out there barking the whole game.
But we gotta stop using the Cleveland Browns. That we cannot keep, as 49ers fans, we cannot keep saying that, well, at least we're not the Browns. That's like, really? Are we serious right now? That's what we have to start saying now.
Well, there's other teams. There's the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's another, like the Browns. I mean, come on now. We got to start comparing ourselves to bottom of the barrel teams. Like, goodness gracious.
No, I'm just saying, a reason to be grateful. I'm just saying. You know? Because Detroit Lions. Imagine if you're Don Burr. Be Don Burr for like a few seconds.
Had expectations in like the last 20 years up until recently.
So you say their heart never gets broken?
Ronbo, the 49ers have been a top contending team over the last 20 years. The Browns, Jaguars, and whatever other team you just said, you guys are losers.
Yeah. And they're not going to change that anytime soon. I don't know. The Browns scared me, Jalen. I ain't playing, man. I don't like messing around with the Browns. Myles Garrett went over there, and he represents a horror movie element. Every time the dude is frightening. Oh, but when we do lose to him, and we do all the time, it's always through some stupid mistake, Jake Moody, or something, you know. So I don't know what my fears are. And then there's your buddy over in Arizona. But if Kyler Murray, if we don't play the Cardinals anymore until he retires, I'm good. So, I have my fears, demons.
Ronbo, I was saying a whole lot of stuff that wasn't heard. Hey, Ronbo, ain't nobody worried about the Browns. Nobody's worried about the Jaguars. And I'm now the Cardinals. You know what? Honestly, honest to God, they might got our number. They might got it. Shit. They might got it. I mean, hell, how many times we done beat them in the last 10 years? About, what, 5 or 6
Not a lot.
times?
Not a lot.
Shit, they might got our number.
And when we do beat them, it's we're fighting like hell all the way to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's a dog fight. Man, let me tell you something, Ronbo. You be just as delusional as the Cowboys saying we finna make it to the Super Bowl. If you think we going on a run this year in the playoffs?
I ain't gonna tell you, because you go clown me.
Ronbo, let me tell you something. We games this season. I'm being serious.
You say what?
9 games.
5 games? That's it?
9.
Oh, 9 games.
We're going to win 9 games.
Jada, man, you come on now. You can call me to hurt my feelings like that. We're going to win more than 9 games. We can't even get double digit.
Ronbo, I could have said worse. I'm really trying not to. Cause
thank you. And I do appreciate it. Jada, you know what? I'm marking this down because after week 6, if we're 4-2 or 5-1, I'm gonna say, Jalen, it's time for you. You got to publicly apologize, man. Back in July, what you were saying, right? Okay, so I just want you to know, I'm marking it down.
Like we haven't seen Kyle Shanahan go 5-1 or 4-2 before and complete.
Jalen, we got to go, Jalen. I'm gonna shout you out. I'm gonna see you Friday. I'm glad you're back. And next time, party car so I can hear you. All right.
And shout out, Ronbo.
But Jalen, that dude that I like when he does this. So later on, I say, Jalen, how you feeling, man? 8-2. He'll say what he just said, though. Ain't like we ain't been 8-2 before. Hey, Tony, A-T-L, get it in T.
Ronbo, good evening. How you doing? How's the chat doing tonight?
Well, the chat's got a little bizarre here tonight. I only look over there every now and then. I'm seeing things that I can't believe. Islamic used to come in here a long time ago, and I'm not sure. Did we get rid of him? I forgot. I'm watching you, man. You claim to be a 49er fan, but you're kind of strange. It's okay to be strange. It's kind of.
Hey, Ronbo. Anybody in the chat, I want to give a shout out. I don't know what's going on. Haven't heard anything. I hope Christine Armistead is okay. We haven't seen her in the chat in like a month or so. I hope she's okay.
More than that. Man, well, a lot of people just take off the season. She might be doing that. Emilio just came back. He's been out about a month. A lot of people just don't feel like talking about the 49ers.
Well, Ronbo, now Jennings wants more money, huh? And I was spitballing earlier. I put in, you probably seen it, I put in the chat, because Terry McLaurin is in the last year of his deal, and he wants more money. So I was just spitballing when I put that trade in there.
Hey, Tony, Terry's getting paid how much? 27 annually? Is
that what he's making now?
Yeah. Terry McLaurin is not getting a poor man's salary.
I don't know what he's making now.
He's somewhere between 25 and 27.
Wow. I know he's in the last year of his contract, and he's been rumbling about more money. It seems like that's an epidemic now, doesn't it? You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. The owners are going to revolt at some point, I figure within the next 2 to 3 seasons. Because now, with the college system being set up and structured the way it is, it's already going to ruin college football. It's going to be just like the pros. If you've got a lot of money or a big big university, you can afford to pay these kids, blue chip players, a lot of money. If not, the small schools are going to be out. So then in that case, what is the point of holding the the tournament at the end of the year? Because only the SEC, Big Ten, it's going to eliminate a lot of conferences as far as participating. So now
they're trying to get these super conferences, Ronbo, down to these 4 conference super conferences and put all these teams in one conference. I was afraid of this because I kind of slowly, surely see this happening. Because like last year, Pac-12 teams that moved to like the Big 12 and the Big 10 and the ACC, they all struggled.
Huh.
I'm talking about the Washingtons, the USC.
Oh, Stanford, SC.
I was shocked that Utah didn't win the Big 12. They struggled. They finished 5-7.
Kids aren't going to go to those schools. I mean, for a whole number of reasons, but the cash coming in now. I've heard about holdouts in college already. Can you imagine? Dude, this is your stepping stone to get to the big money. And you're not paying for less than $5 million? Are you going to get transferred to another school? Jesus Christ. What is it coming to?
About 5 callers before me, because I was going to talk about this. Actually, to be honest, it's 27 out of 32 teams that second round picks were unsigned, because Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, the Giants, Minnesota, and my Falcons, we didn't have second round picks this year. We traded ours to move back into the first round. The Rams had our second round pick. So the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns are screwing teams over by giving those two guys, it's a linebacker from UCLA with Cleveland and that wide receiver from Iowa State. They gave them both 100% guaranteed contracts. That's why all these second rounders was holding out.
Whew.
But I just heard that your second rounder signed, right?
Today, just a little while ago. Well, 1 week out of training camp, he just now signed. We're lucky. What's going to end up happening is the second round pick is going to fool around and get skipped.
Yeah, man, because that puts the Bengals in the bind because Hendrickson's not signed. Their first round pick's not signed. Their second round pick is a linebacker from South Carolina. He was supposed to replace Jermaine Pratt, who wanted a trade, and they released him, and Jermaine Pratt signed with the Raiders. So that's the 2 picks, and your star defensive end for the Bengals. But I know there's a offer on the table for Trey Hendrickson, 3 years, $103.4 million.
Well, his pay's already calculated before he gets there. It's always some little line in the contract. Tony, what it looks like is going to happen here soon, they're going to have to go back to the table. And Goodell and everybody else, they're going to have to come up with some – you can't just draft a kid in the first or second round and don't pay him. This doesn't make any sense. Then, because now you're going to have kids that don't want to come to your team. Can you see the revolt next year? Your Bengals or any of the other teams that refuse to play the kids. I'm not coming to that team knowing they're not going to pay me. Why would I do that? And I'd have legitimate reason. I'm going to bring my lawyer in, and I'm in the draft. I'm not going to Cincinnati, and I don't have to because I have an option on that. So until the Bengals straighten their program up, I shouldn't have to go there. I could see that coming.
Especially if they're sophomores or juniors, like I heard you say earlier.
Yeah, go back to class.
I'm not going there. I'll go back to school and make some more money at the school.
And there's the thing. I can go back to school and make more money than this.
Yeah, Ronbo, they're going to have to do something about this because still all these second-round picks ain't signed. And like you said, it's just going to spread like wildfire.
Yeah, that's going to snowball.
You said something about spreading from the second round to the third round next year.
Oh, because can you imagine? I was the kid, and Cincinnati's Bengals select, and can you see the kid yelling from wherever he's sitting and says, "Oh, I'm not. Hey, go to the next name." Because I am not coming to that place. No way. I already know about them, and everybody would be on his side too. Everybody in the facility. He's right. He is right. So
what do you think about these second-round picks now? Because rookies are starting to report, and these guys aren't signing. When they don't sign, they're hurting themselves. They're rookies. They got to learn the playbook. They got to learn their teammates. We're going to have to see how this plays out.
Ooh, or Tony, another thing they can do, if the organization of which you've been drafted in doesn't want to bargain in good faith, there's a clause you can get, and it'll take a lawyer, but you can get a clause that will allow you to be a free agent. That's what it should be. Now, your owner's not going to get any compensation. He can't trade me. He can't get anything back. You're going to do this deal or not? Because if we find out that you have not been trying to get this deal done, then you don't have any right to say anything. I'm out of here.
You said rookies? can become free agents if they can't get it together?
Yeah, if I go the Bengals, Henderson. Shamar was one of the best players in the draft as far as that, but you can't get it. You can't pay him. Oh,
yeah.
Just let him become a free agent then. And of course, if they don't make you any kind of offer, but owners will figure out a way to do that. They'll give you an offer that's not very substantial, but you didn't want to take it. But still, that could be a judgment thing as well. But then these things get caught up in court and litigation goes on for how long, right? It's just a mess that can be avoided. The Bengals, something needs to be done about them. This is not the first.
And the thing is too, Ronbo, when Cleveland and Houston did that, Cleveland still has 2 more second-round picks that's holding out. The running back from Ohio State, that other running back from Ohio State, he's holding out. And then the one running back from Ohio State that was a second-round pick for New England, he ain't signed. I forgot his name. He's really good. For both of them, Seattle has 2 second-round picks, Ronbo, unsigned. Yep. This is not good.
No, because now you've got a couple of people that did get paid. So now, it's 27 people. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're going to have to talk.
Guaranteed, 100% guaranteed.
Well, I don't know about, they could settle for 80 or 90. I mean, but still, nothing guaranteed like they were trying to do some of these guys. And I understand the owner's position as well.
These agents tell them to do it too, Ronbo, but you know
that. They do. They're the ones doing it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's tough. They're going to have to do something at the NFL owners meetings next year because it's already started a wildfire. I'm interested to see how this plays out because
it's great drama,
your guy signed today. It's about 24, 25 second-round picks unsigned.
Still ready.
Camp's getting ready to start.
That's a lot of players, Tony. That's a lot
of
kids.
Players.
Wow. Well, Tony, we got to go. Hey, I'll be back Friday, and I'm serious. Now nobody can take me serious. I'm saying I'll be back, and he doesn't show up.
I'll take you serious, Ronbo.
Thanks,
I understand you got obligations and stuff happens. And Kyle Hurd is talking trash, saying that y'all ain't floating. Talking about the Jauan Jennings thing. You know how Kyle Hurd, he just came back from vacation.
All right, he's still mad at Trey Lance for dating his daughter. Anyway.
Of course.
I'll look for you Friday, Tony. All right.
All right, I'll see you Friday, sir.
Looking forward to it. All right, Tony.
Take care.
And Raymond, God, the season's really on now. Raymond, out in Virginia.
What's up, Ronbo?
Raymond, man,
let's go, man.
You know, that's what I want to do. I want to let's go, man. Here we go. We got another little tail dragging situation. All of a sudden, damn, JJ. And I'm not blaming JJ because for what I believe what Emilio said. They've been 49ers been knowing about this for a little while now.
I think he's trying to leverage himself right now, man. If you think about it, man, he's important now.
Extremely.
Because he's our number one.
Yes.
You know, it's his time to shine. He need to get a little bit of bread. Maybe they could give him a little bit of something, man, because we need to get this thing rolling, boy. We need to get everybody in sync. So I don't want to see no mishaps on week 1. So, you know, I'm thinking they need to hurry up and get this deal done or call him in the office or something.
Yep.
Yeah, and don't play with him. Give him a good deal. If he take it, okay. If not, he's out of here. Because, again, that logo means more than any one player. So either you rocking with us or not, or we'll send your ass to the Giants and you never win again. So this is a two-way street here, sir. Don't you act like you better than the 49ers. You know, you good. We appreciate your services. We'll like you to work with us. But don't act like you going to win with the Giants. Don't act like you Justin Jefferson. You know? Act like you Jauan Jennings and you big, third and Jauan. We know what time it is. We need you out here.
But Raymond, see, all that has changed, though, now.
Big games.
But because the thing is, he's the man now, though. So, you know, I don't...
Yeah, well, I see how much he's the man when I send it down to the New York Giants.
Because we need him. And I think it's his agent. I really do, Raymond. Because I don't believe Jauan came up with that on his own.
I mean,
really don't.
Ronbo, think about it. Think about it, Ronbo. It's his time to shine, man. For real. Think about the position he in. He's our number one guy.
Yeah.
Everybody we don't know what Aiyuk is doing. You know, we got a bunch of rookies.
So he's on some. If I don't play, then what you gonna do?
See.
And it makes sense. He
Well,
got to
yeah.
use his leverage.
Him and the agent talked that over.
But he
they
better
had that
not over
conversation.
leverage his hand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree with that, though.
Huh?
I agree with that, though.
Yeah,
don't
he
get
better
carried
not
away.
over leverage his hand. He better understand that he's gonna be playing in the big games, getting more eyes looking at him playing with us. So he got to give or take. It's not a one-way street, sir. You're not like I said, you're not Brandon Aiyuk, buddy.
Maybe I want to give him 12. 3 years, 12. What do you think?
What, 3 years, 12 million?
I'm sorry. No, annually. Yeah, annually 12. 3 times 36 mil.
So 3 years. So you want to give him 39 million?
Between 36 and 39. Yeah, 3 years.
And give him a little bit of guarantee, and then you
guaranteed.
sit your ass back and chill.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
give him some incentives.
Or we send your ass to the Giants.
Yeah, that is a threat, ain't it? But either there or Jacksonville.
Yeah, we send your ass right to the Giants. And you know we play the Giants this year too, right, Jauan Jennings? So we send your ass up there to New York, and we come up there and beat your ass.
and
I'm
in more teams. Don't send him to Cleveland, though.
Man, you got to think about it, Ronbo. These players
the
are
Steelers
good
want him, though.
systems too.
Yeah.
They don't give the system enough credit too. Like, he's playing
good
with
point.
Kyle Shanahan
Good point.
as well. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes the play call and make a player look better because you see it all the time. A player is good as hell one place, then he go to another place and he's no more. We don't even know who he is anymore.
Yeah,
you see that all the time. So,
people talk bad about Shanahan, but his system is offensive friendly for the players for the most part. I mean, it really is. So,
and then you got to think about it too, Ronbo. He's watching everybody around him get paid, and he knows he's a big contributing part to the team. He want to get paid as well. So I understand both sides, but he just better not over leverage his hand, and this need to not drag out. Jauan signed this week, man. Stop playing games. We're going to give you a little bit of bread, all right?
And Niners don't clown him.
And let's go.
Don't give him 3 years, 27, because I know the Niners, man. Give him 27 mil. That's $9 million. He's already got 7. Come on now. Give him double digit. If you don't give me, at least give him 10 then. Because the Niners will play you.
Yeah, I give him 10. I give him 10. And tell him, man, you playing with, you know who you playing with? You need to show you that trophy case again. Like, stop playing, man. Man, don't disrespect me.
I mean,
you gonna play with us and we gonna do good, or you could go somewhere else and see how good you are. You're bigger, you're slow.
The Steelers
you're not as
are
fast
watching.
as all the receivers, man. Come on, man. Who else is gonna give him top dollar? Think about it.
The Steelers, Raymond. You know what? If the Steelers are ready to. The Steelers don't want to do anything illegal, so the Steelers, but they're monitoring this situation. If it really goes south in the next couple of weeks, the Steelers will offer up probably somewhere between the third and fourth round pick, and page one is $12 million a year. I can see that happening because the Steelers need somebody to play next to DK Metcalf after that soft fool went to Dallas.
Who throwing the ball to him in Pittsburgh?
Huh? No, the Steelers need a receiver. They wanted Aiyuk, remember?
Yeah, but I'm saying who's the quarterback over there?
Rodgers.
Who? Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. You didn't know?
Oh shit! I didn't know. Nah, man, I don't watch nothing but the Niners. I don't care about nobody else.
Yeah, they fight it. Rodgers.
It don't matter who they play for.
It was comical though, Raymond. Rodgers standing around there playing. I'm thinking about retiring this year. I'll get back to you when I make a decision.
With them. I don't care.
Aaron Rodgers, man.
That's one more quarterback for most of the sack, anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's one more quarterback for Collins to get to. Then we just signed him.
Well, we got a house full of receivers. I can't wait to see what some of them look at too. I mean, some of them look exciting prospects too. So, yeah. But JJ's the veteran.
That's why we need to get Jauan in the building because you're right. We got a lot of rookies, man. We got a lot of improving talent. So we need to get him in the building. He's using his leverage, and that's understandable. But just don't over leverage yourself. Don't walk around thinking you Michael Jordan when you're not. You Scottie Pippen played too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man.
You're right.
I wouldn't mind paying them because, like I said, it's third and Jauan. We know it. Third down, boy, they better watch out because he's going to catch it on time. And that's what I like about him. But, again, he's not Steph Curry, so you got to chill a little bit. Just a little bit.
Superstar names.
Right. That's where I don't want him to think that he's about to just do the Debo to us because, I was one of the few that was upset when we paid Debo.
No, you had lots of
I
company.
was saying that we should have got rid of him the year before. We would have got more trade money for him and everything. But what they do? They pay him that big ass contract, and I keep saying he's a gadget player. He's not a real wide receiver, route runner type of dude.
True.
He's a gadget guy.
And they learned from that too.
And nobody listened, and they paid the man, and we lost on that deal.
But Debo, he got
rid of him for a box of coffee.
Well, he did that so well. Is what the thing is. Debo was like, he became a standard. Other teams were trying to get themselves a player like Debo to do what Debo does, but which was really foolish because Debo
the Redskins the Commanders got him. Let's see if he's Debo, whatever. Let's see how many weeks he on the sideline.
He's not as vicious as he was.
He's on the sideline, and when he can't play in big games and stuff, letting everybody down because he don't know how to go down. He want to keep getting an extra yard and hurt himself.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude was on the sideline the whole time.
Yeah. Or stopping in the middle of a run on the field because he felt his hamstring about to go. I've never seen any player do that until Debo. Yeah, Debo, what are you doing?
He dropped that touchdown pass too.
I'm not going to I'll never get over that, and especially against the Rams. Remember, Rams talking trash all the time, and we could have put that mouth to silence. No. Debo go drop the ball, and there was no way the hell they could stop Debo going in zone because that's what he does. He had an angle on it. Oh.
Hey, Ronbo, he dropped the ball and went in the locker room, put on one of them outfits. I'm like, bro.
I know. He's fashion conscious, ain't he? And they put the camera on him every time. Debo, you need to quit modeling and get back to playing football, man. Seriously, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
What you think about Brock, man? You think Brock going to be all right?
Yeah, I got confidence in him. He's got a quiet strength about him I really like. We're going to see, though. He's going to be fully healed up right now and ready to roll. I do need JJ, though, because that was one of his safety nets. Between JJ,
do you think that he could throw
CMC,
past 20 yards? Or you think he could throw the ball deeper than 20 yards? or you think we're going to have receivers that got to wait for the ball? Like
we're going to see. Man, we got to stop them, man.
Hit somebody in stride?
We're going to find out. I've seen him do that,
hit
though.
somebody in stride running down the sideline. I don't want my receiver waiting for the ball. Brock. Did you get in the weight room? Did you lift doing some curls and some bench presses and stuff like that?
David, you got to go look at it. He's built up now. Ray, we got to go, though, because we're over time, fam. Let me see you Friday,
all right,
baby.
Ronbo, nice talking to you, man. The season almost here, man. Shout out to the Niners, man. Go Niners, man. Shout out to the Empire, man. Salute to the fan base, man. Hey, Ronbo, appreciate you, man.
Hey, appreciate you, Raymond. You know this, man. We go back. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you in a minute.
Yes, sir. Hey, Ronbo, I want to come to a Niner game this year.
Ooh. I hope you do. Let's talk about that, though. We got to go now. But
we'll
you
talk
need
about
to.
that on another show because I want to run out. I know you got time. All right. Peace.
All right, Raymond. Oh my God, the season really has started. Papa Dragon, who's working on his little girl's next album and also taking off the season because he's probably had enough of the 49ers, like a lot of people have, is back. Papa Dragon! Pop! Get in here, man.
What's up, Ronbo? What's going on, brother?
Oh man, Pop, man, all the drama took place while you was gone, so we didn't get your 2 cents in on it. But then all of a sudden you returned, and Jauan Jennings provides some drama just for you.
Oh, he didn't do it for me, man. That's been going on for a minute.
Yeah, somebody said that's been out a month. It's just not publicly being announced.
No, usually when something like happens, it's like out of the ordinary. It's kind of like when that linebacker quit on the 49ers this year. That's the stuff that happens out of the ordinary.
Oh, Devondre?
You know, I think, yeah. You know, I mean, it's that, people, kind of doing social media stuff, monkey at a keyboard being stupid kind of thing,
Well, Jauan didn't wash his walls
So it is
down.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, man, it's not drama. That's been going on, but that's the 49ers motto, man.
No, Pop. Wait. On that, they got some of the highest paid players on the team paid almost immediately and came out and said what we've learned from some of the experiences, what we've already endured.
Right.
But that didn't last long.
But when did Aiyuk get injured?
No, Aiyuk is not. Aiyuk is the bad example. This year was the good example.
But no, I'm just saying, when did he get injured?
third week, somewhere early. Yeah.
Then that's when they should have went to Jauan Jennings' agent. When he was balling, and Aiyuk was going to be gone for a significant amount of time.
And yes.
So they've been talking.
You're right.
They should have tried to get something done at that point.
Yes, it wouldn't have been such a punch because now it hurts.
No, exactly.
And then
because they could have did. Yeah, they could have did some stuff, like on the cap last year,
and made some other moves they need to make. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pop, you should be in the front office, man. You could have suggested that.
Yeah, well, but it's like anything else. If they had paid Aiyuk ahead of time, they would have paid $20 million a year.
I know, right?
And now you got what you got. You got a situation where you're got one of the highest paid receivers in the league, who averages about 5 catches a game, which doesn't make sense. But you know what? That's the NFL, man. NFL don't make sense. And then the receiver gets paid, then he starts acting the fool after he got paid.
Isn't that the truth?
So
after he got paid.
No, absolutely. And I honestly, I know people who will sit there and say that Jauan Jennings is slow and stuff like that. But
no, I don't.
I mean, in Tennessee, the dude is a legend because he is literally a juggernaut on the field. He is a man amongst boys, and it shows in the NFL as well. It's like
didn't take him.
As long as he can play a slot. Yeah, he can play the slot, but he showed this year he can play number one. He did play number one this year in the NFL.
I'm a huge I can't measure. Boy, Jauan Jennings he would be my favorite player. I'm trying to think of somebody else I like, but I don't. Jauan Jennings is just his personality, his style on the field, them battles he gets in on the sideline when the camera pans from the field actually over to Jauan and some fool, man, they're fighting, water coolers flying in the air, everything else. That's my boy.
I mean, he's like a mixture of Keyshawn Johnson and Anquan Bolden. Yes. Neither one of those guys was like burners, but they were ballers on the field. They were NFL players.
Anquan Bolden. Richard Sherman didn't mess with Anquan Bolden.
Throw a little Hines Ward in there.
Yeah,
throw a little Hines Ward in there. I mean, you don't want to tackle that dude. You don't
want to. Somebody mentioned him earlier.
You don't be a defensive back on a run.
Charles. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think ultimately, he's got some stuff that you can't teach. He's got some strength. He's got some size. He should have been the Super Bowl MVP.
He would have. Damn it! He just pulled that out. That would have been outstanding. The MVP is Jauan Jennings. Right. Oh, this is perfect.
But it should have been though. I mean, but you kept forcing the ball to Debo, and Debo can't separate. And the difference is that Jauan separates better than Debo, but he has a hard time separating. Except Jauan, he can make contested catches.
Yeah, see, and there's that.
That's the difference.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got the size to make contested catches. So, ultimately, they're in a rock and a hard place. But here's the problem. 49ers are buying a soccer team in Scotland, and they're not taking care of the players who they need. That's the problem. So it's all about nipping shit in the bud. I mean, I think what happens
priorities are getting ruined.
Is that people get they get comfortable. They get complacent, or they think, he wants to be here for 7.5. Why would you want to be somewhere at 7.5 when you got college football players making more money than you?
It just doesn't work that way anymore.
Come on, man.
People have got to wake up to this.
Come on, man. Just take care of your business. So take care of your problems before they grow. And it's the same old thing. Now, on the surface, we did this with Kittle and we did this with what? Kittle's 32, man. Mm-hmm. He's 32. He's old.
But Pop, I got to tell you though, Pop.
Oh, Trent Williams.
I'm like Prime. You got to put a cap on college because everybody can see that's getting ready to get really to turn into a mess. So
it's already but you can't control the endorsements. That's where that money is. So if you go to college in a big market, you have more opportunity for endorsement. So how are you going to cap endorsement? That's like his own private money.
I mean, I want when they go to the Universal Chaplain, they say, listen, you want to play football for Tennessee, wherever he's at, we'll give you we'll give you $12 million. Now, listen, you're not going to get it all at once. We're going to find a way to get it through the alumni and some other ways, but you're going to get your paid your money. And that I guarantee. I'll sign it right here. And you are. Yeah. See,
but do you realize how much money college football makes?
Oh, as much as the NFL? Gotta be.
Oh,
if not more.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know.
Way
you're
more.
Talking
What am
about
I saying?
Individual universities.
More campuses.
Yeah, well, I mean, University of Michigan, they pack 103,000 people in there per home game. All right,
the
so
SEC
they
alone,
rake in a ton of money.
Not even mention the Big Ten.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm just saying. The bigger colleges with these big stadiums, they're going to pack in all those students and everything else. So it's a problem, but this is supposed to be America. It's supposed to be free market.
Yeah.
And
but one thing affects another.
There needs to be controls, but
yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. You gotta control this because it ain't gonna be no fairness. But Pop, I mean, listen, we can get into this for 2 hours. I got a feeling about this. But look, Pop, I'm telling you right now, delighted you're back. Let's get you back here Friday.
I will try, Ronbo. I
know you're busy. I know you're busy. But you know we'll be looking for you.
I've been, the girls have been working with producers, improving their skill set. So they've been interning at a studio. So
damn.
I've been running them around, so it's been pretty busy for them.
All right.
So
okay, well,
I will try, though, man. But you know what? I'm looking forward to this year, but, definitely tempering my expectations because the team is really, really young. And, and I still think that Kyle Shanahan is both the arsonist and the fireman. So, unless he's willing to let, Purdy cook, I don't know. It's going to be tough.
We're going to see. All right, Pop, fam. Let me see you shortly.
Shout out to the fam.
And best of luck to the kids. I love it. All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right, man. You too.
Woo! It's okay. It looks like we're done. I didn't know I was done. Another thing, a second or so. Hey, look here, fam. I'm gonna tell you right now. He's gonna sign. JJ will be signed by this Friday, and we're gonna talk about it Friday evening. Jalen. No naysayers. Jalen's not a naysayer, but Jalen always loves to look like Fizlovic says, I'm not delusional like the rest of you guys. I'm here for the truth. People who talk like that need to know that's subjected to mainly opinion, Islamic. Your definition of reality doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. It's springing from you. You need to come in with some facts to back up what you're saying, not just how you feel. Otherwise, your opinion is just like everybody else. Anyway, I will see you Friday, and we'll, as I say, JJ signed. Have a great night, fam. Be looking for you. And please, don't forget to subscribe so we can find you. A God, I love doing that, as you probably know.